Tacka.
Thank you.
Hallå. Ja, ska vi se. Hur hörs jag?
Det hörs bra. Jag ska bara...
Bra.
Nice. Sweet.
Där ja.
Jag trodde aldrig du skulle dyka upp.
All right. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll be prepping the last few little things for a couple of minutes. Cracking open a beer. I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we start this.
Sure.
Yes.
We need whole spark. Yeah, whole spark.
White dice, I need those. My paladin dices, of course.
Time to make some coffee.
Yes.
Bra. Dice is ready.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm very tiny now.
I rolled a 2.
You failed.
Roll for coffee. Compose. Oh, 18. Ooh, nice.
80.
18 tasty.
I want 4 dice sets. Let's see. Let's go with the purple one. This time. Because why not? I think I need to invest some more dices. What do you guys think about that?
You never have too much dice.
I know, right? You never can have too much dices. Yes, that I can't find them all.
Especially D4s, you can never have enough of those in case the zombies arrive.
I know, right?
Excellent caltrops.
I'm going with Lego.
But that,
Lego Legends.
but Legos doesn't hurt. That's a myth.
It hurts.
No, it
Trust me.
doesn't.
Trust me,
Trust.
it hurts.
Trust me, I've done it on purpose.
Me too.
Metal D4 are way more.
Sorry.
They do way more damage.
I lost my purple. Maybe so, maybe so.
There we go. Perfect.
Let's go with the blue ones then.
I have prepared myself for Lionheart drinking coffee.
Oh, actually, might be able to do that.
This will be a door.
Almighty DM.
He's soon back. Våga inte slå mina tärningar. Nej, upp.
At the floor.
Not the
The snake on the run.
Hello.
Oh,
Fucking internet connection.
Here we got my paper.
Den. Kan komma lite grann, kom ihåg lite grann. Alltså om det byta så.
Alltså, nu är du lite i vägen.
Armarna fladdrar
Ja,
när man inte ser det.
gud, det var...
Se en hand som fladdrar förbi kameran.
Ja, det ska inte se det. Ah, Shiba. Shiba hade. Ja, just det. Men det är slut ändå. Alltså det kameran ganska lite som här kan man se.
Shoot.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm ready. Alltså, ska du vara här och bråka nu? Hörru? Vad bråkar mamma? Hon får inte vara här med tärningar och skit.
I'm the bitch.
Time's the bitch. Bam, bidam, 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 bidam. Mm.
Nu rör på slant.
First roll of the day is a 13.
Two.
Better than to waste your good rolls. Second one was a 1.
That's a 4.
That's a
Third one
good start.
16.
That's a 1.
That's
That's a 19. And there's another 2.
That's a 1.
16.
2.
Let's
The
just
advantage.
let's go with all the d20s.
My dices are working.
And
All right.
well, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be loud. I'm the DM. Toast to will most certainly be someone's death today. I have quite the thing planned for you. I've never had as many buttons on a map as I have in this one. There's buttons everywhere.
That's cool.
Some of them end in the word death. Okay, so you guys ready? Everyone has their stuff
Live and kicking.
sorted. Okay, cool. So let's recap. You have spent 2 bouts now in the Fairy Court. Did Lionheart have something to say? He looked like he raised his hand and then he froze. Yeah, hit me. Lionheart? I think he might be lagging a bit.
I didn't want everything just weird for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You seem to be on like a 12-second delay right now. Is that accurate?
Ouch. No, but for me,
Okay, 6.
I don't see your picture.
Does everyone else see my picture?
Sneak good.
Yeah.
Right, you can double click it to make it like big size.
I can't see Valdez or Tuxanai either.
So have you your stuff figured out, Lionheart?
This
Can
is
you see
how
the
it looks
picture?
for me. No.
Oh, technical difficulties aren't they great? Alright, Lionheart, if you have any downloads or like BitTorrent or anything running right now, now would be the time to shut that down. Or if anyone in the household has anything running, because that would cause this problem. Oh, he's just completely frozen now. Can everyone else hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are responding quite quick, so I think it's just Lionheart.
Lionheart
Cool.
chatte på mobila nätverket.
Yeah, I think that might be an
Ja,
idea.
du håller på med det.
Alright, cool. Oh, cool. I'll wait with starting the thing then.
So we might die in this adventure.
Well, you did survive. Well, you did survive a very distracted Jack Frost, but you still did survive Jack Frost. I'm excited to do this one because after this, I'm excited to send you the downtime documents.
There we go.
I might even have.
Will they be
There is
a level
that.
up? Yeah.
You're currently not in Gotland, right? No. Yes. No. Yes.
No, not yet. I'm gonna be there in like 10 days.
10 days. Cool. I have something. Oh, you'll see. Let's just say that Valdis might not have played his last adventure based on even if it's downtime. I have some.
It's my birthday soon, so I'm going home for my birthday.
Oh, but then you're leaving again, right?
Not right away.
Yeah, but where do you live? Where do you live 90% of the time? My question is, will we need to play online to have you join us in the future?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks for the clear answers.
Good answer.
Yeah. All
It
right.
depends where I get a job.
Okay, cool. Lionheart, you are feeling better?
No, I still can't see shit.
If you've changed your network, I would suggest just restarting Zoom then. Or disconnecting and reconnecting to the call or something like that.
Yeah.
What's in your background, Wish? It looks very... Is that a recipe for saffranspannkaka?
Yes.
And that's
One
like
of the-
actually there. It's not like a virtual screen or anything.
Oh no! That's painted on the wall. One of the main reasons I bought this apartment.
That's...
But there's way too much cream and at least one, probably 2 eggs to.
It would be pretty funny if you just went nuts with a red marker on that.
I will before I move out. I will adjust it properly because
Cool.
that one is way too runny.
And Tux and Naib can hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I like how Naib has this sort of like hair over face gremlin look going on. Hello.
She's sleeping.
Oh, that's a snake. All right, let's wait for Lionheart. Luckily,
Oh,
we have
there
some
we go.
time.
Much better. Much better.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, change to your actual name, not this Oscar nonsense.
What is that for name? I never heard it.
Exactly. What's this nonsense? Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, so I'm running on one monitor less today as a test to see if I can still do everything. It's a mess, but I think I can do it. It will make things a bit quicker in some ways. So Lionheart, you can hear me?
Yes.
That was a quick answer.
And I
Cool.
can see. Woo!
Brilliant. Right, so you can see a very weirdly blue Waterdeep market with all your tokens on.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so you went back to the Winter Court to steal back the Heart of Winter that you accidentally gave to Jack Frost in the first place, that he intended to use to start a war with the other Fey courts, with the ultimate conclusion of combining them and invading the mortal realms. You weren't fans of this, so you set out to stop him, and you kinda did. He didn't throw a huge fucking meteorite at the Summer Court. He did throw some... Oh shit, I think I have a picture of that I made after you guys played. Yeah, obviously I have to show you that. Yeah. This is how it looked when you landed in the Summer Court. Giant chunks of ice slamming in to the Summer Court. This
No wonder
was
they blamed us.
a castle in the distance, well, like 3 castles in the distance, with the forces flying out. You know, those you encountered, the bug people.
Oh,
So yeah, that's how it looked. You met some people here. Let's actually go ahead and recap it quickly. You met one of the Summer Court higher-ups who basically told you to run. Which you did. You ran through the forest, you encountered a single solitary soldier. What happened with him? Someone refresh my memory.
Yep. He
Which-
said we need to run or we got killed, and he thought we are intruders because we
Smell of summer Winter Court,
Yeah.
exactly. And you did. What happened to him after you ran and he reported back to his commander that he had let you go?
he
Or
dead.
He got
He
smashed.
Fucking dead.
Flat.
Yeah, he went splat by
Big
this
hammer
guy. You ended up arriving at the portal out, where there was a bunch of really pissed off plants, some chest magic items. He showed up. It was chaos, but you managed to fight your way out. And Wish, you were the one who decided where the portal went, right?
Think so?
Yeah, I think you had
Yeah,
like
yeah.
choices, like where you need to go,
Yeah.
excitement, and stuff, and you basically again shows what you need right now, and landed smack dab outside of Seven's coffee shop in Waterdeep.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. Lionheart got smacked into the portal, knocked down by the giant bug.
Exactly. So at this point, let's increase the music a tiny bit. There we go. So you've all hit the cobblestones of Waterdeep streets. Slightly damp, slightly filthy, not very nice to have your nose next to, but you are on them. How are you looking when it comes to damage, ailments, lost limbs? Let's start with Larissa. How are you feeling, Larissa?
I feel pretty good actually.
No burn marks or anything from the last fight or anything like that?
No, wait.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do have some wounds actually. I got
Yeah.
almost drowned, if I remember correctly.
Exactly. So you're a bit hurt as you kind of steady yourself up on your arms. Well, how about Wish? How's he feeling?
Extremely tired, tapped of basically everything. Basically, just want to take a nap for a few weeks. Looking
That is a very reasonable thing
Pretty
after
hurt.
everything you've been through. How's Lionheart feeling? First of all, he came flying through the portal and just like
Yeah.
slamming on the cobblestone,
I
sliding a
would
bit.
say he's actually sleeping right now because he got knocked down, so he's on basically death saves right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's deal with that in a second.
So
You're
he
gonna
just
end up...
like
Okay, so let's start with Tux first then. Tux.
I'm pretty okay. Little burn marks from
There was some
fire.
fire happening right there. There was. You did start some fires in the summer court. Not great, but you got out. How about name then? It's big
actually
again.
has no idea. He just feel quite a little bit surprised that we are in the middle of the market. I think we are in the middle of the market.
Exactly. Completely in the middle. Well, on the edge, because you have some actual buildings and then all the like colorful stalls and booths as well. But you're suddenly in the middle of the market. You're old again, which is nice.
Yep.
You're no longer a tiny boy.
Yep.
You're a big boy now. Okay. So when you're all kind of gathering yourself up, suddenly from thin air, Lionhearts come flying out, like from 1.5 meters high, and just slides onto the pavements, leaving like a bloody trail that kind of drips down between the pavement stones, comes to an end, and doesn't move. Who rushes to his aid first, you think?
I will raise my hand to use my last spell slot of Cure Works and slap his back of his brother.
Oh yeah, he's like face down. He's basically grinded his face on the pavement all the way over. So you can roll for that, please. What we got?
9
A 9
for hitting.
Lionheart, you wake up with a face full of cobblestone, blood,
With a very strong hand.
some dust, some dirt, some throw up. It's not a nice place to kind of wake up with your face pushed into.
Some blood.
Oh, we made it through.
You kind of lean up and you have like this like blooded matted hair over your face and you kind of part it and you see Seven's coffee shop straight in front of you. And the rest of you kind of, now that the shock has kind of abated, have time to look around and you notice a few things. First of all, the light is weird. It's this bluish hue and glow kind of permeating the air, painting clouds, painting the roofs and cobblestones all around you. And the second thing is, it's not night, but the market seems to be closing and in a hurry. People around you are kind of packing up their stalls, closing them, hauling them up onto carts, and are heading out. As if something is wrong, and as you scan the horizon, you indeed see that something is very, very wrong, as Castle Waterdeep doesn't look okay. It's covered in this like black bluish fog or smoke or something that seems to be covering the entire base of it. And at the top, in a place that a lot of you have actually been, you crashed into it on sleds chasing yetis in a previous mission. You see the throne room of Castle Waterdeep and brilliant bursts of light coming out of it. There's also sound traveling, this kind of like deep sound that just hits you in the chest and makes all the small stones on the cobblestones vibrate. Something fucky is going on in Castle Waterdeep, and you have a sneaking suspicion what it is. Let's go ahead and show you this on the map, actually. You have the market right here, and then you continue downwards, and then you see the castle. You also see something else behind its smoke and fires, as it seems like the entirety of the dockward is patchily set aflame. Black smoke painted orange by fire hitting the sky, making it like seem like the entire castle is just set against this black orange backdrop. It's pretty fucking creepy. Wish, you who are the most Wish, I think you're the most city dweller of the lot, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
And you've also learned a bit of Waterdeep, kind of hanging around as a bard and speaking to the populace. You know that Waterdavians are opportunistic. What you're seeing is not some kind of side effect from the magical battle. What you're seeing is good old-fashioned looting. Now, you kind of get up on your hands and knees, step up, brush yourselves off as the market is hastily closing around you, as you hear a voice speak, as someone who you haven't really seen sneak up on you, but it seems like someone has stepped out. Two people have stepped out of Seven's coffee shop, and the taller one of them, a woman, says, "There's always something in this town, isn't it? You see, what appears to be a very finely gothic dressed woman with very pale skin and black hair. Next to her stands a dwarf. This dwarf has amazingly peach-colored hair and kind of pale skin, but it's hard to tell because of the blue light, but he looks kind of pale. A lot of you know who this is. You met them about 2 years ago in IRL time. This is Seven, the owner of Seven's coffee shop, and Hessik, her trusted dwarf chef, who is also quite fabulous, I have to say. It's been a while since you met them. Valis has no idea. But I think the rest of you, those who played Adventure 2, which I think is Tuxenaib and Larissa.
Yeah, I don't remember them either.
No, it's Tuxenaib and Larissa. You met them and you helped out in the kitchen shortly.
Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, when you were following treasure maps all over Waterdeep.
Yeah, it was
This is also the
gonna
place
happen.
where you get the little coffee tokens that give you short rests and long rests.
Just det. Ja,
Oh,
jag brände.
Brände sommar.
I burned the
Oh yeah, you burned that soup good. Okay, let's see here. She turns to the dwarf and says, Hessik, there'll be trouble in the streets. We'd better close up as well. Get the shutters down. New glass is expensive. Hessik looks up at her and goes, "Aye, miss. Want me to let the bazaar urchins into the kitchen till things die down?" She looks down at him and sighs. Yes, make them something to eat, soup or something. This might take a while. She turns and notices you kind of brushing yourself off, blooded, and she goes, "Oh. Been downtown, I assume," she says.
Yes. Is your shop open still? And really want some coffee.
Last time I let you into my shop, you left quite a mess. Tux was your name, wasn't it?
Oh, you remember me? I'm sorry. I'm
I remember
sorry.
most people, especially those who ruined my kitchen. Hessik still talks about you.
what the fuck did you do here?
I helped with cutting the onions and it was perfect.
Hessik is still speaking of your onion cutting skills every time he's forced to do it himself. He actually did try and send you a message to try and implore you. I guess it never reached you.
Ah, no, and nothing gets me, out on the seas.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah,
Um,
pirate.
she looks up at the castle and goes, "That can't possibly be a good thing."
It's not.
Probably not.
Probably bad for business.
No, it's not.
She sighs and looks at you and says, "And knowing you lot and your reputation here, I assume you'll be heading straight into trouble?"
This time it's not my fault.
Do we really need to head into the castle? I mean, what's the game?
Can we just go to sleep and take care of this tomorrow? Or better yet, let someone else take care of it for once?
I would like to have
I'm
some coffee.
thinking the
if you have
other
any.
ones right now are trying to save the city. I mean, my brother is there though.
Based on the current state of that castle, I'm not quite sure it'll be at tomorrow. Hessik, get the wards. And you watch as Hessik kind of fold down this like metallic layer across windows, set in like an arcane sigil that flashes when it hits the bottom, kind of warding the entire coffee shop against explosive damage or anything other sorts. So you might have a sinking suspicion that the only thing standing in the city if a kind of cataclysm would happen is this and Blackstaff Tower.
No, wait.
Is it possible we
Yeah.
could get some coffee?
I really
Before we try to
need
save the
some
city.
coffee. Please.
Now,
Just a tiny little bit. Please.
I've heard of what you've done for the city. You helped Arthos when he was pulled into the sky, didn't you? He still speaks of that at the Guildmaster meetings.
Yes, we did.
Now I might be able to spare some of my coffee, maybe even a new brew, if you were to do what you do, if we put it like that.
We will show you what we can do. And you will get some gold
I'm
from
going
me.
to do like I'm going to do the kitty eyes that Puss in Boots do to Shrek. And it's like,
She looks at
"Please,
you and
please."
here's the deal. Hesik, coffee, pot. Here's the deal. I need you to come back here after you've done what you've done, because I need to speak with you about something. If you can do that, I'll spare some coffee.
I will come
Good
back.
stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
She looks at you, and I'd like Valdis. What class are you?
I'm a paladin.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna
Breaker, right?
Yeah, Oathbreaker.
Heartbreaker, paladin.
a heartbreaker, a heartbreaker paladin.
Oh, poor Lionheart. Heartbreaker.
Okay. Check your chat.
Okay, I'm gonna use it. Divine sense as quietly as possible.
As quietly as possible. As the woman turns to speak to Hesik, you let off your divine sense. Now, it doesn't glow or anything, but there is something very ancient and very undead, very, very close to you. And you get like, let's say you get a deeper, older feeling than the one you got when you activated this around, for example, Loreen.
I'm going to walk straight to her and, excuse me, miss. I know it's a weird question, but have you ever heard a group called itself Eternal Fire? I think we might have the mutual enemy. And I try to slightly smile to show her my thing.
Let's see. She looks at you, and she kind of looks to the others and says, "This is not things that should be spoken about openly. I have not kept my position in this town for this long by speaking about such things openly. But there is one mutual friend that I wish to speak about to all of you. Let's just say that a friend of yours called Loreen has taken a rather unwelcome route lately that is putting a spotlight on certain people, including me and your old friend the Baron, who does not wish that spotlight to be put on them. Come back and speak to me."
You know where
Call
she
her friend, waving with my
I know
metallic arm.
exactly where she is. What I don't like is what she's doing. But this is a conversation for another time. Hesik comes out with a tray full of the strongest smelling coffee you've ever seen in your life. There is a slight haze above it, and the cups are made from what appears to be some kind of manner of noble, like metal that will not react with anything.
Oh, perfect then.
You look and see that the insides are lined with gold.
Ooh.
Hesik hands you and says, "Well, clear out those nose whiskers as well. Trust me, it's good. Dwarves get a lot of those." He hands you a shot each.
Oh, cheers.
I take the shot and then I give him a gold coin from the one I got from Jack Frost. Like, thank you for the shot.
He looks at this like a heavy piece of gold and goes, "Well, it won't be a dwarf if I know the gold, so thank you for that." And he
Thank you
puts
for
it in.
coffee.
Old piece, old gold.
Yeah.
For
I have
one
lots.
cannot drink coffee,
I'm not strong.
should he roll any constitution saving throw or not? Knife has some problem with coffee.
Does Naib have a problem with coffee?
Quite a little bit. He
Well,
can drink, but he
yeah,
doesn't-
I'm not gonna
doesn't
say
like to
I'm not gonna have your roll, but it's obvious to everyone that Naib is not having a fun time with this coffee. You know what it does. You've drank it before. You've been forcing yourself to drink this because they don't make tea, which you hate. You might have to speak to Seven about that to have like a tea variant of this. So it's all these like sputtering sounds and little like drow curses as to force it down your gullet, as everyone gets the benefit of a long rest.
I will also
gonna
pour
have-
some alcohol in the coffee and then drink.
Holy shit!
As you're downing this coffee,
I feel fresh.
Now, you people have a rather unique perspective right now, because you've actually been traveling between the planes, experiencing the different layers, and you are a bit more finely attuned. So when you feel this, it not only feels like something that happens to this plane of existence, it feels like it's piercing your very soul, because in the distance you see a force build up, and then suddenly something just shifts. And you feel the tear in space and time form, the punching through of reality as a rift is made. It lasts only for a split second before it slowly returns to normal, but the sense of wrongness remains, as if there's a hole in your soul where blackness is pouring out. Something is very wrong on the mortal realm. Whatever
that
magic
cannot
is
be good.
clashing in that tower is having some severe side effects.
I want to go there.
I like you go, oh, the ultimate wrongness of badness is over there. Let me just move in that general direction.
I mean, it's Silverhand.
Yeah, I mean,
save
Silverhand
her.
and Lucas are currently obviously battling it out. And whoever wins, it's not a happy story. And it's not going to be fun telling them what they just did.
I kind of want to say my queen.
Oh, you're cool. Okay, so
Does Tux
Oh, yeah.
feel the same when she's going from Eberron?
yeah, you have this, like, whenever you travel between planes, it feels like you're more sensitive to, like, disturbance between planes. And you've been kind of bouncing around planes like crazy lately, so you really feel, and pretty much everyone will feel this sense of wrongness because everyone's tied to the realm, but you feel it as a violation of your very soul. Now, Larissa starts running. What do the rest of you do?
Wait for
Cops
me!
finished.
Roar, I'm coming, my queen.
Larissa, wait!
Let's go whack this kid on the bum, I guess.
Larissa heads off. Wish John, everyone kind of stumbles after. Now, you run. You
I
right
wanna do
before you
something on
run.
the way up.
Naib and Lionheart, as you're in the 7, gives you some last parting advice. If you're going downtown, be careful. Trouble always starts in the docks, but it never stays. It'll be crawling its way uptown faster than you know. Smelling smoke is fine, but if you see fire, be careful. That means you're right in the thick of it, and anything can happen. Good luck. You run off, and as she said, fire can be smelled almost instantly. You see the fires ravaging down below, and you see new ones blossoming in new districts constantly. They've hit the trades ward hard, and you can just imagine, you hear the sound of glass breaking, loud screams, as the Waterdavians see their center of authority being attacked. Now you rush downtown.
I want to do something while we're
Oh, absolutely.
running there. I have a handful of horse tranquilizers from our previous adventure.
Of course you do.
And yes, I'm going to give one to everyone and say, if you get a chance to use this on any one of the fighting.
This is interesting.
One
Is it
of
like
the
in a? Wait,
Right.
did I give you horse tranquilizers?
I grabbed a handful.
Was it like in pill form or like stabby dart form?
I remember them being stabby.
Well, I guess they're stabby dart form horse tranquilizers then. You can write that up on your character sheet.
Yeah, everyone gets one.
So everyone, if you have 5 of them, that means the one doesn't. Oh, except you, I guess.
Yeah, it's we just said a handful, so I have no idea.
Let's go with everyone has one. Okay, everyone has
Yeah.
a stabby horse tranquilizer.
What does they do?
They tranquilize horses.
They tranquilize me,
Generally,
and if they
they
tranquilize
make
the
big
horse,
thing go sleep.
they should work on humans.
So they should make small thing go sleep. Is the general idea. Now you rush downtown. Larissa is obviously in the lead because she can't stand still for a second. You make it down Warrior's Way, which is this giant street, and you see shutters being closed all around you as Rotterdamians are used to trouble as they board up their windows, lock themselves in, and hope to God, or the gods, that tomorrow comes. You cross Seldorf Street and you see Castle Waterdeep in this distance. There's suddenly like a shaking of the entire castle as a shockwave kind of travels down on the ground, permeating out around you, unsteadying you on your feet for a second. You don't know who's winning up there, but there's a lot of magic being poured out. You keep running down. I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and go.
Can
Brilliant.
I recognize the kind of magic? Is it old stuff?
Oh, if you give me an Arcana of 25 or higher, I'll tell you exactly what spell that was. If you give me 20 or higher, I'll tell you what school it was. Of course you can. That's the game of the furiously Google's Metal Nine spells.
Arcana, it's intelligence. No, it's
Arcana is intelligence, yes.
It is.
no. 17.
That was evocation. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you it was evocation.
Evocation.
It was a high-level evocation spell you just saw. Okay. You run your way downwards. As you get to about here, you suddenly, from the streets over on this side, you suddenly see roofs catching fire as if Molotovs land on them. They're still quite a far bit away, but suddenly you see flame in your vicinity. And when you come closer, you see that a couple of these like large double-decker carts pulled by oxes have toppled over in the street. Giant crates, what appears to be like iron nails and other heavy shit, is kind of piling into the street, and it's entirely blocked, and you hear shouts and what appears to be people picking up things, and also glass breaking on the other side right here.
Can I jump kick?
Well, you have to like climb over. You have two choices here. You can either climb over and face the mob on the other side, or you can run down a side alley and hope you have better luck on the Street of Sword.
What?
Choices?
What if I not just climb up roars and just we can keep moving?
Like I said, you have two options. You can either try and take the more direct route, which has people in a cart in a way, so climbing and people, or you can try and sneak a side way, which would take more time and might be worse or better.
I would say sidestep.
I'm gonna say I wanna Reinhardt to go up there and roar his roar. I don't know.
All right.
Daunting roar.
Reinhardt, give me athletics to jump up on this cart. It's unsteady and it shifts under you as you push your way to the front.
17.
17, your claws dig in, you pull yourself up, you stand on the top in all your how many meters the hell you are. You look down upon people who are, there are more carts here that are toppled over, and people are looting the fuck out of them. People are literally like pulling up. One seems to be full of like small decorative beer-filled steins, like little like barrels and stuff.
Daunting
From some
roar.
soup. And you were. Okay. Give me a saving throw.
Yeah, the saving throw is 13.
The entire pile shakes as Lionheart roars out in front. You watch as silence hits the crowd as all eyes slowly look up at you. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Can I take my balloon and jump up on the roof?
yeah, give me an acrobatics with advantage while I check something here.
Yeah.
There we go. Give me. I'm gonna need an accompanying intimidation, Lionheart, because it's only 10 feet, so you're gonna need to put some oomph in it.
That becomes 11 with the intimidation.
16 for acrobatics.
All right, you jump up on a roof and you see just as people kind of the effect of Lionheart's roar hit, as almost half of the people just run the fuck off, holding whatever they can, running away from the red-maned lion screaming at them. There's still people in the way.
Can I jump up on Lionheart's shoulders?
Give me acrobatics and you sure can.
If he allowed.
If he allows it, of course.
Yes.
Because that is 23.
All right, coming up, grabbing your shoulders, jumping up, and you kind of grab on so you can kind of stand full tall on your shoulders. What does Larissa do?
Yelling on top of my lungs, "Arg, you filthy people! Get out of my way!"
All right, give me
Or you will.
intimidation.
That is an 18 plus intimidation. Where is the 18?
18. The rest lose heart as they some drop what they were holding, others grab as much as they can, but they clear out the street, leaving just broken patches of beer barrels and spilled beer, which is a tragedy, as we all know.
I will drop a tear.
Yeah. The rest of you can now clamber over and take the short path. Now, when you're not pressed on time, it's easy to climb over the overturned carts as you keep running down.
I will yell to Lionheart, "Right, Kitty, ride, go!"
Now, you run down the street, and you make it quite a bit more as you get into an offshoot of Selden's Alley, and you spot something interesting. Lionheart and Larissa, you're the first one to spot this. What you see is an alleyway that looks pretty normal, except for the fact that there appears to be like half a dozen hooded people in this alley. They have like these rough home-sewn hoods on with 2 holes for their eyes. They're holding either crude daggers or swords. And you see a cart further into the alley being loaded with heavy chests. And behind that cart, you see another hooded thug holding what appears to be a merchant covered in fine silks and rings and gold, who is being pushed up against the wall with a knife against their neck. And you see small cuts where they kind of struggled against the knife. The thugs looks like this. And the situation...
The medieval KKK!
I thought it's the same thing.
It looks good.
Now, in the alley, it looks like this. You come running right here. You look in. Wait. Oh. There's 3 right here. There's a horse. There's a cart. They're loading crates. And you see a bandit at the back holding this man hostage with a knife against his neck. The crates that are being loaded in. Give me a second. Let's just pick something. Ah, brilliant. There we go. Let's just... there we go. Are being loaded in, and they seem to be loaded out to what appears to be the back of a shop. Now, the man in the front, that guy, looks at you and says, "Ain't none of your beeswax. Keep it going. Keep it simple."
Yeah, we have bigger fish to fry than you kids. Oh, fuck off.
We don't care about the small fry.
All right.
Criminal organization is a shit
But then
anyways.
again, we could save the murder.
Yeah, don't we have bigger, more important things to do than...
Yeah,
You
that's true,
stop
but
in the street as he kind of like discussing it. This man looks at you, nicks on his skin from the knife being held up, and there is obviously pleading, desperation, and hope in his eyes.
How far away is he?
He is 85 feet away.
Cool.
I will try something.
I
will-
Time for
also...
this.
I'm going to the big guy. I guess he's the leader.
All right, you walk up to him.
Yeah, I'll slowly. And I say, "Let that man go, or this will happen to you." I hold out my necklace with my human balls in front of him. "This will happen to you, and I will get to my collection."
While he's doing that, I'm gonna start humming the ballad of Larissa to aid in his intimidation, if I can.
Reinhardt will be singing with you, though.
All right. Now this bandit is kind of... oh, what?
Should I try to sneak up to the roof side?
Okay, at this point, we're going to put everyone back and we're going to roll initiative because you have too much shit you want to do. So we're gonna go ahead and actually do this proper. This is a new initiative tracker. You're either this
Oh, nice.
or you're this.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the lower end.
I got a 16.
Okay,
Oh,
give
nice.
me a second. I'm just gonna.
That was higher than usual.
There we go. Okay, so let's start with 16, right? Let's put you right
Yep.
here. Tux.
17.
All right, put you slightly over. And Abe?
21.
Oh, of course. So you're the rabbit so far, and Wish.
The mighty 9.
Let's put you on the turtle for now, and Larissa.
18.
18, and Lionheart.
19.
Oh. Holy crap, you really are. So our rabbit of the fight is Naib and Wish. Let's go ahead and place this guy. This is a bit special. And then the rest of his... Oh shit, not a crate. Okay, sure. Crew. Okay. Oh well, he's almost beat you for the rabbit spot. And they go right here. Okay, cool. The first one to act, you kind of see this like a standoff. He's holding the sword out in front of him. He's told you to kind of keep moving, keep it simple, don't fucking complicate whatever's happening here. The first one to act is Naib.
I will no. Well, I'm lying, and they in their side they will see me, right? Because their side they will see Bodius and Larissa and Lionheart. And
You can, with a really good stealth, because they're looking at the ones walking towards them, you can, with a really good stealth, kind of fall back and fall out of view. Kind of like just trying to do it in a sneaky way, but it's going to be tricky. So if you want to do that, you can roll for it.
Yep.
That will allow you to be out of the way and sneak up on roofs and stuff.
yeah,
Without them.
I will stick out the roof. Self.
How much?
Is natural 16 plus stealth. My stealth is plus 5. 16 plus 5. Should add 21.
16
Yes.
plus 5, 21. I'm rolling for them. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people who basically demand more attention than you do, Naib. You're kind of in the back, you're smaller, so you manage to sneak off to the side, and unless they spot you, they have no idea that you're in the group to start with.
Yep.
This happens so fast.
Yep.
So what you want to do? You have used a total of 15 feet of movement.
And I will use my rest of my movement to climb up to the roof.
All right, give me an acrobatics.
And
If you do bad here, this might affect your stealthing.
Yep, I know. And it's a 17 plus. Oh, well, I mean, after natural 17 plus 3.
All right. You get up on the roof without making a noise. You now used your movement to get up on the roof. Do you want to keep moving or do an action?
I think I will hold my action. If my teammate do the distraction, I will do the moving.
Oh, so
Well,
if anything loudish or attention-seeking happens,
Yeah,
you
so
sneak
it
across the
will-
roof.
Yeah, it
Cool.
will be
Yeah,
easy.
that's a smart move. Okay, so you're done, and we have Lionheart. Lionheart, you see the thugs in the alley. They don't look like they want to fight, but they don't look like they want to back off either. They just want you to fuck off so they can keep doing what they were planning on doing.
Let's see. I want to do that though, but that may be useful later.
Larissa, could you roll a history check? No, an insight check, actually. Is way better, yeah. Before Lionheart does his thing, I'm just gonna see
That
if...
is a natural 20. Plus
damn.
insight is 25.
Alright, Larissa, here's the thing. You're a pirate.
Yeah.
You've been around roughshod, and you know one thing. You know that there is no chance in fucking hell that they're gonna leave a witness after this. The only reason he's still alive is because there's still something they want to know from him. He ain't living through this encounter. If that's your problem or not, that's entirely up to you, but you are and you're the only one who kind of... I guess anyone else can pick that up a bit if they want to roll for it, but...
Do I
Lionheart.
recognize anything from their criminal company? Like,
What did you
I would say,
roll?
always like, okay.
They don't seem like regular thieves, and I'll leave it there. Lionheart.
Well, are we gonna add these numbers to our kill count or not?
Or
I
what's
asked the
the?
group.
They look at you and says, "We don't have to add shit if you walk away."
I always like a good fight, so I'm not gonna take out my fell shield. Oops, I'm waiting for the others to do something.
Okay, what's the trigger and what's the action?
Let's see. The trigger would be if anyone starts attacking one of our groups, Lionheart will move forward with the fell shield on the. dude
That's
in
the issue.
middle.
You can either move or attack. You can't do
Oh.
on a trigger. I move up and attack. You have to be close to someone and say. That's 2 actions that you do. So you can do 1
Well,
action.
he does have a
Ranged
shield
weapons
on
is fine.
his Shield, so he can just throw the shield.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, good.
So
He'll throw the shield.
at which one?
That dude in the middle,
Okay, cool.
big guy.
Tux?
Yeah, I will run a little bit forward to the next roof. No, not that,
All
that
right,
way.
I got you. That's your movement right
Ballooning
there.
my upwards to the roof as well.
That will be 1 more movement and acrobatics.
Yeah.
Everyone just positioning the first round. This is some experienced combating right here.
Acrobatics is +2, 17.
17 is enough to jump up on the roof and you land on the tiles.
What wind direction is it? Windy in the air?
Oh, you see here.
Ah, over there.
Smoke's going that way.
Yeah, cool. I see that now.
I love when the questions answer themselves like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you're up here. You've used your action, your movement action, and your action to move again. Do you have a bonus action you wish to cast?
No, I just stay put there. Yep.
You watch as he watches you, and he goes, "The fuck!" He turns back towards his men and says, "Get them. Let no one go." And you watch as these two. Let's see what they do. Oh yeah, of course. This one falls back.
Where did you skip my turn?
Oh, I totally did. You don't get a turn.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and put you over here. Cool. So, no, what you want to do?
I want to go up, as I said before.
Yeah.
I go up to the big guy in his face, like piracy-ish. And I want to take off my necklace and put it in his face and tell him to let him go, or I will put your balls to my collection.
Now, I'm going to need an intimidation.
Mhm.
And I'd like to point out that you might need a lot to make
he
them
get-
face.
Does he get advantage from me and Lionheart helping him with the song?
I'll allow an advantage.
Cool.
I'm not sure to make him back off, but it might have other effects on them.
Oh, it was a natural 20 on the second throw. So 20.
So, I mean, you gotta get. I gotta give you something. I can't give you what you want, but I gotta give you something. Okay, this guy in the back looks over and says, "Are those fucking balls? Does he have? You know what? Fuck this!" And he runs through the store, the entrance of the store, and you hear bootstep thudding away in the distance. Like I said, I can't give you everything, but will give you one less guy to worry about.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
They're not all gonna just go, "Okay, excuse me, we're just gonna go away now." But that guy did not like the look of that testicle necklace.
No one does, except me.
No, exactly, no one does. You still have an action if you want to.
Yeah. And then I put it on, and I will ready an action.
Yeah.
I will ready my quarterstaff, actually.
Oh, you draw your quarterstaff. There's like hunk of wood out from behind.
Yeah, and I'm just be waiting. If he does something aggressive to anyone in my party, I will like strike
He
him
looks
in the face.
down, you see his eyes through the hood, and he goes, "How the fuck are you gonna cut off balls with that?" And then he kind of
Ways.
he looks behind him and
Not
goes,
the vision
"Get
of-
him!"
Not all of them the vision is focused on the Risa and the mommy testicle necklace, right?
Oh yeah, they are very much. Yeah.
Move.
I need a stealth with advantage, and they roll to see you with disadvantage as Naib scurries across the rooftops, heading deeper in. 35, right?
Natural. Oh, 35. No, my first movement is 40 because I'm Groomstalker, so 40.
Okay, cool.
And I have natural 19 plus 5.
Oh yeah, you're good. They notice nothing. You pass by this this chimney spewing out smoke. You hear worried voices inside. People who are kind of looking out through the windows and do not want to get involved. As you make it all the way to the edge of this roof, you look down and see 2 remaining baddies. Him standing looking scared with driblets of blood going down his neck. It's them. He stays here, holding him and going, "The fuck are you doing? Get them!" He drops the crate on the ground with a thud. He grabs a crossbow and runs forward, reaching cover here, and shoots straight at... I don't think this one. I think Ryan. Ryan, sorry. Ryan's like, what the fuck did I do? Valdis is just like, I gotta change the name of this one because it says Ryan. There we go. Perfect. Cool. So, crossbow bolt. What's your AC? Pretty high, right?
19.
Holy shit. Okay, never fucking mind. Hits. It basically clips a chink in your armor. Not doing a lot of damage. You take 4 total from it. But that's it, as it kind of like slices into a chink in your armor.
That would trigger my.
Yeah, that would trigger mine too, though.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff happening as that happens. Yeah. Larissa, let's start with you as you're closest. Let's make this wave of action kind of go outwards.
And I would like hit him like in face.
Faster than anyone can see, the quarterstaff just moves straight for this man's face.
Natural 20.
Did you crit?
Yeah.
All right, give me some damage on this.
Then
have,
it's
like-
1d8.
Plus 8 because of your crit.
Yeah. So let's see. This is my
8 plus?
8 plus that's a 5 plus 4. That's 9 plus 8. That's 17 damage.
17 damage. Do you have more attacks? No, you don't, because
No.
this is held action. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many attacks can you do on an action?
I can do on an action. I can make 1.
That's fine. Do you have extra attack yet?
No, next level.
Okay, cool. Then you could have made 1 more. But if you just have like attack with bonus action, then that doesn't work.
Yeah, I get the bonus action attack if I attack
Yeah,
with my
cool.
normal, but that's
But you can't do that with held action. So cool. You just swing up your staff. It cracks him right here, and you basically flip this man around. Like full rotation as his face just slams down straight into the cobblestones with a crack as he is dazed for an entire round.
And he's supposed to get hit with a shield.
As Lionheart swings his shield up in an arc straight down at him. Go ahead, Lionheart.
Oh my god. 17.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll damage. You have advantage due to him. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Maybe I get a crit. Nope, no crit. That is 10 damage.
The shield slams into his crumpled shape as you hear more bones breaking. Jesus fucking Christ. Cool. Anyone else have any held actions? No? That was it, actually. Those are the only ones that had rounds so far. Okay. This one takes a step back from this. This one as well. As they bolt backwards instead of forwards, they turn around, firing crossbows. He takes shelter behind the horse. Crossbow bolts fly through the air, both against Larissa.
Of course. 17 I have. That's easy.
Okay. 19 and 18 plus modifier, so they both hit. This plus 6. You take 9 damage. No, 6 plus 6, 12 damage total as 2 crossbow bolts just go straight into you. There is patches of blood just spill from her hitting the cobblestones. They are done, and it's Ryan.
Okay, I'm going
Ballis.
to run to the guy who shot me. I got a 35.
Oh, 35 is exactly enough.
Okay, then I'm going to try to grapple him.
All right, you leap over the edge. He kind of holds up his crossbow and goes, as you just fly over the edge at him. Strength versus strength. He rolls a
21.
solid 9. So you win. You hit the ground with him, holding on to him as you're holding him completely grappled.
Yep, that's my turn.
We move on to him, and he's no longer dazed. He will take action next round. Wish!
Yes, I want to walk forward a bit and cast sleep, trying to situate it to definitely get the guy holding the merchant hostage. And
What's the range? I'll check quick.
90 feet.
Oh yeah, you good.
Yeah, that's why I asked earlier. So I want to get the guy holding the other one hostage and possibly.
Oh, it's 20 feet within a point you choose. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's play a bit with this. Let's see what we got.
Oh, we have things.
Let's get this proper.
I'm going to roll in the meantime. 5d8.
Yeah, you do that while I check.
Oh, nice.
Magic. What's a good?
Oh shit.
That's great for sleep. Let's go with that. No, that was bad. Perfect. Sleep bubble. Okay, and it's is it 20 feet diameter or radius?
Yes. No, yeah, it's 20.
Within,
20
so it's radius.
feet of a point. Yeah. 20 feet.
Okay, so radius is
20-foot radius, 40 feet across.
that's it. Let's resize this. That's pretty perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
cool. I'm gonna
we
get
got a
this
sleep
on.
bubble.
Yes.
You can hit these.
Cool. That's perfect.
You cannot. Oh, actually, do you want to include that one? Oh no, Ryan is grappling him at the moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's keep Ryan out of it,
All right.
and
Let's-
possibly the merchant if possible, depending on how close he is to the KKK.
Sure, let's do that. Cool.
Yeah. So
You
it's
cast the
5.
spell. 25.
I start playing the sandworm lullaby that the skeletons played.
Oh, wait, I got that. Sandworm, you said.
Yeah, I think it was a sandworm that the skeletons played for.
That's it. It's obviously the root sandstorm.
Perfect.
All right, you throw that 25. I'm gonna check very quickly something.
Starting with the lowest HP one. Hoping for the best.
25. Okay. This guy falls to the ground. This guy falls to the ground. The one behind the horse is still going.
Noobs. Well, I'm happy.
We move on. Go all the way to the back. It's Naib.
How 30 feet looks like? 30 feet. Range. I need a range. 30 feet.
That's it.
Can I jump down or not?
You can jump down here and down here if you want to.
I think I will jump to next route.
All right, give me
I
acrobatics.
think, I think it's better with the good air out there. 21.
21 is you sail over, skidding on the roof tiles and make it over. You grab onto the edge right here, and what's your action?
Now I just take a look if that merchant or someone, if he's still okay, just take a look. They'll be quickly.
Yeah, you look down over the roof and you see that he is slumped over without any injuries, as is this one. There's one hiding behind the horse.
And I give him a thumbs up and then fuck, I'm beginning to talk in Swedish. Oh shit. I will take off my heavy crossbow and shoot this. I think because the horse cart, they have some they have made with like something that will link together, like needles or maybe metal things link each other. If could I do a thing is if I like cast alchemy spire or something to this or burn or maybe like if I just shoot between like something between so make it so it won't work.
So basically, you want to release the horse and from the
Yeah.
cart, so the horse can. Yeah, you see like a spot. It's a small spot, but if you hit it, you will disconnect the cart from the horse.
Yeah, I will choose my heavy crossbow because it costs a little bit more. So I will-
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
It's a tiny spot.
That'd be 13.
A 13.
Disadvantage 13.
Yeah, you shoot, and a heavy crossbow bolt is a big fucking thing. You watch as it crunches in to the iron pin that connects the two kind of like pulleys. It crunches in, tears the wood apart as the chain falls free. The loud noise startles the fuck out of that horse as it will start to run. Let's go ahead and place it right here. As we put it, it just up in the air, both hooves, and you see as it kind of sets off to just head straight out. Doesn't care who is in the way. Naib, any bonus actions?
I have bonus action, but I choose not to do it. My bonus action is I think I'm shit. I cause trouble.
He stumbles backwards from this horse that's going crazy next to him, and then it's Lionheart. You pull back your shield, it clatters over, and you have it again.
Yes.
It's like a poor man's Captain America shield.
Yes.
You throw it, you haul it in.
That's why I'm having plans for that shield. Let's see. Oh, I'm definitely in the way. I'm gonna run forward.
Yeah.
Just scream while I'm running towards the white guy. Like I
Yeah.
said, you're just a number to me. And I'm gonna smack him with the hammer in close combat.
Okay, roll advantage because he's prone.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah, you hit, roll damage. He throws up his hands as the hammer.
Fuck, I forgot. Let's see, that is 4 plus 5, that's 9 plus 2, that's 11.
You watch as Lionheart pulls his hammer straight up in the air. The man on the ground raises his hands. A shield. Okay, cool. The shield up in the air. He raises his hand futilely, and you slam down straight into him. And you hear the clonk as the shield hits the cobblestones beneath him, as you slam straight through. He gargles out. The front of his hood just hit with blood, as he just kind of tips backwards and dies on the spot. The horse goes crazy. It runs forward. I'm gonna give him... Shit! This guy nails the deck save and throws himself up, grabbing fistfuls of hair as he tries to ride out, escaping on this horse. It goes straight ahead. It clomps, heavy hooves hitting the body of him, as I'm gonna need deck saves from you two as it goes straight through you.
That is a danger sense, right? I can get the one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely see the horse charging to you.
Oh, fuck nuggets, of course.
Did you do the big save for the big guy as well?
The big guy's dead.
Oh yeah, he was.
I got a 7.
A 7, you're hit hard by one of the few things in the world more muscle than you are, a fucking workhorse. It hits you and it's just like, it's like a brick fucking wall. Larissa, what's your deck save?
Oh, right, I need to do a deck save.
Yeah.
A horse just ran on you.
Oh, well,
Does
that's
a little
gonna be
dance?
easy for me Because I got a Dex plus 26. Not 20 with the 6.
Horse does a
We help me
360.
at the same time.
Can I like get on the back of the horse?
What do you roll in a dex save?
26.
With a successful acrobatics, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do like a Legolas jump on it.
Acrobatics, that's 18.
You land behind him, hugging him fondly, going, "Hi." As you...
Give me
He
a
screams
ball.
out as you kind of run off. He looks back at you, his eyes dart down to the testicle necklace, and he screams in fear. Now, you, on the other hand, get hit by the horse.
Yeah.
Actually, there are numbers for this. Give me a second. I'm not going to make this up.
Of course, they're numbers.
Trampling charge. Here we go. Give me a strength save, first of all.
Now I get good, of course. Let's see, that's math. 17.
You are knocked to the side, almost tumbling into this water pot right here. You hear a few ribs break as you take 14 damage from this.
14.
Yeah, it does 2d6 plus 4 damage. It hurts to be run over by a horse. It keeps running, and after that, it's... Larissa! Oi! Oh, shit.
Is it only the horse or is it the whole wagon?
No, the wagon is gone. He cut... Naib cut it off.
Perfect. I will just look at him. I will give him a creepy smile.
Oh, you're good at those.
And I will hug him and just lean backwards.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love it. All right. You grab him and he kind of struggles in your arms and you just kind of somersault backwards, falling off the horse. Grapple check.
Yep. Damn it. That's not my 18 pure.
16 right? Total. You both fall off the horse, slamming into the cobblestones below at speed. I'm gonna need dex saving throws to half this damage.
14 plus 6, so dirty 20.
Holy shit! For dirty 20, you take half of this.
Yep.
Half is 6.
Yeah.
You watch as you basically WWE kind of fly backwards and hit his neck right on the cobblestones as you watch it snap.
Aww.
Oh yeah, you totally killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, well, you very much did, as the horse keeps running.
Hi, horsey.
Yes, I go back.
Oh, you're like going back sadly.
Yeah.
Tux, you're up on the roof.
Yeah, I run forward and I will take a step with my balloon and run towards the nigger in the corner.
This guy?
Yeah, this guy. The brown guy?
Yeah, the other word, don't use that word.
Mm-hmm.
Is brown?
Yeah, that's way better. Don't use the other one. That is not cool. You can float on a balloon all the way to the cart if you want to.
Yeah, I do
you
that.
You can leap off.
You
hit the cart and it kind of just judges a bit. You look over at him, you have a movement left.
I would put down my balloon because I don't need it right now. Is there any letters on the boxes? Can I see what they...
Oh yeah, absolutely. They say Pavesh Pawn Shop.
Pavesh Pawn Shop. Don't say much to me. And I don't know what it is exactly inside it.
Oh, they all seem very similar.
But doesn't matter. No movements left. Well, I stay there.
All right, cool. And then they're all knocked out. Ryan. Oh, okay, shit, never mind. He's not knocked out. He tries to stab you, cursing. I'm gonna roll a grapple. I don't think it gets disadvantage, right? Let's see here. It can't move. Oh yeah, that's it. He can't go away from you at this point. But he can stab you, and he rolls a 19 plus 3. Is 22 a hit?
Yeah.
A dagger sinks into your side several times as he desperately tries to kill the person grappling him. You get 5 damage. Then it's you, Ryan.
Okay, I'm going to
You feel
drag
shink,
him
shink, shink, shink.
into the alley.
What the hell? He's grappled, so he's like, what? Well, he screams as he's pulled away.
Trying to get
into
away
the
from
dark alley.
everyone's view, and I'm going to pin him on the wall and say, breakfast time, and I bite him with my vampire bite.
You go ahead with that. Roll
And-
damage.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's an actual 20.
Well, you sink your teeth into his throat, drain him dry, and snap his neck with the crunch of your teeth. As a just finishing touch.
Oh yeah. And I deal 10
Yeah.
damage, and with a vampiric bite, I can regain 10 hit points.
Yeah, no, I figured with yeah, he doesn't have his bandit, he doesn't have a shit ton of HP. We good. Right,
Yep, that's my
Valnis
turn.
comes out. Blood. You just got rid of Loreen. What the hell?
I'm hungry, okay? I haven't eaten breakfast for who know how long.
Wish you've successfully just made everyone just drop. Well, a lot of them at least. What's the plan?
Twice. Cat speed over to the merchant. Dash. it-
You
No,
leap
I- I-
over and stop suddenly in front of him. He just goes ah! As he looks at you. You're holding
okay?
his neck, blood kind of sip.
Kill him.
This is a lot of blood.
Can I hand him a healing potion?
He
I
looks
go.
at it with shaking hands, and he looks at it and goes, "Ooh," and opens it, obviously appraising it instantly for the 50 gold it's worth. He downs it. As you do, you see like the blood remain, but the cuts that were kind of visible are kind of, none of them were deep. You're just literally like an idiot holding the dagger like this against his neck. But the cuts vanish. He gulps it and hands it over with shaky hands and says, I thank you. Many thanks.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
They, what happened? Oh,
busy.
he looks over at this one, and he kind of sneaks over your shoulder and sees the blooded, horse trampled, hammer smashed, neck snapped mess. He puts some hands over his mouth. He leans over the railing and just throws up all over the cobblestones for a good solid round.
Noob.
Cool.
We have two. One that's sleeping. Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
Two
Two
sleeping.
sleeping.
We can probably go out of rounds if you have a plan for him. So let's pop out of rounds, and what do people do?
I want to go to the big guy, pull down his pants, take his balls.
Okay, yeah, we got you. No need for clarification on that part.
I go to the brownie. To the corner.
Yeah,
Yep. To the corner, yeah.
yeah. And Wish is also there.
I will check the crate. I will jump down and check the crate near the stairs.
Yeah, you. This one he dropped it and he cracked open, and you see what appears to be an old ancient cuckoo clock, like the kind you mount on a wall with like inlays in different kinds of exotic wood. It looks expensive.
I'm
Big
gonna
thing.
loot the guys for
No
weapons.
one saw it, right? I will steal it.
Oh, I'm gonna need a sleight of to steal an entire cuckoo clock, which is designed to make noise. Will be an interesting task.
30-21. Natural 8.
All right, let's roll perception with his puking at the moment. He doesn't notice anything. But you have this big thing that you kind of turned around and holding now. You can't just put it in a pocket. What do you do with it?
In my backpack. I think I could do that.
You'd have to kind of walk away and kind of go and fit it in the backpack.
No.
You walk into the
I-
alley.
I would look at bodies with quite a complicated look. I will focus on my clock.
Yeah, as you try to stuff this antique clock into your backpack. Now, Tux, you walked up to. Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah. Hey, Mister. What happened here?
Well, I was closing up shop due to the riots, and then they came out of nowhere and asked me where I kept the money, the gold, and everything, and then they started just loading the entire shop onto a cart.
Oh well.
I kept telling them that I didn't have a safe. I deposit the money every day. I don't have gold. I only have things. I don't store gold in my shop. That would be stupid. But they didn't believe me, so they kept threatening me.
Well, most of them are gone. There's two sleepy heads over here. They don't do anything right now. But
Would you mind?
as you-
Will they wake up?
Eventually, are we going to kill them or what? And I pull out my
probably they
rapier,
will
holding it over
wake up.
his eyes.
Oh, not when I watch, he says. Not when I watch.
I-
Diverts his eyes.
I don't know if we're gonna do it or are we gonna let them run away when they wake up. We have bigger things to do, so
So I would
You
say
do.
kill them and then walk away. If you can
okay.
hear me.
Schmuck.
You coup de grace the hell out of that one. A quick jaunt of this one as you coup de grace the other. And they are now both dead.
So I turn to the shopkeeper
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, you're a shopkeeper. I have some interesting items. If you want to take a look at them."
At the moment, I'm not very composed, but I will appraise anything you have free of charge if you come back whenever I'm not covered in blood.
But this-
Pop-
Going to walk to the shopkeeper and say, "You say you don't have money, but you have things. Do you have any weapon in your shop?"
I don't. I'm not a seller of. I don't sell war items. I make it a point. My religion teaches peace. I sell antiques. I'm a specialist shop for the rich.
Interesting.
So
I
no one
have-
sell the antique sword or family heirloom, anything.
It is a policy of mine to not handle swords or anything that is used to hurt people. This is why this is very distressing for me. Could I please be allowed to and close up my shop and
What?
board it up?
Yeah, just one thing. I have some ancient tapestry over here. What do you think it's worth?
Could you show me the backside of that? Show me the back of it. No, I don't remember. It's literally okay. Cool. He looks at it and says,
It's very old.
he rolls an
Asian
intelligence check
tapestry.
with disadvantage because he's very. I wasn't
you're
really prepared to.
interested. We are in a bit of rush. We have things to do right now, actually. But I can come back.
Yes,
In-
Pavi's pawn shop in Castle Ward. Come back tomorrow, and I will happily appraise anything you have and see if I can find any buyers for you. Most things are worth more with the right buyer.
If I alive,
well-
I will come back. Sure.
Okay.
One thing before we leave, Lionheart was thinking he was looting the dead guys for weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the big guy if he has any more interesting things on him.
I'm just gonna write this Pavi's pawn shop. Appraise for free. Find buyers for rare items. Cool. Written up.
Sure.
They have very simple weapons. It seems like they dressed for to do this mission. You don't find anything apart from simple daggers and swords on them and crossbows. But when you are under the tunics, the roughshod tunics of this guy, Larissa, you see a tattoo.
What is it for tattoo?
They seem to have deliberately not dressed in any identifying manner. And when you see that tattoo, you realize very quickly why.
What is it?
On, as you rummage around underneath his clothing, on his chest, he's very proud of this, it seems, he has the insignia of the City Watch Guard.
Corruption.
I will. No, I don't have any sharp on me, I think.
On his shoulder, you find another tattoo. He's an avid tattooist. And you see what appears to be a nobleman's sigil. It just gets better and better, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize it from Adventure 1. The Casalanters.
Oh my. Those things. I remember.
That was 2019, I think.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I will put it on my mind. And I will put on his pants after I'm done, and I will still be sad with a tear in my eye after the guy died.
Hey guys, are you finished?
Yeah.
Says the one pulling out tapestry.
I'm done here.
Oh, you're heading
Come back
off?
to this place,
I'm starting to
but we have
sadly
things
go.
to do.
Question: how many daggers exactly? I was thinking about having a Thomas X.
6 daggers.
6 daggers. Yes.
Grab what you can. Nothing left. Go!
You run towards the castle. Booming in the sky is heard, the riots are spreading as you make it all the way to closest entrance you have in and see something interesting. You see what appears to be the majority of the city guard, except for those looting pawn shops or robbing pawn shops. You see stationed around the castle facing outwards. The closest gate to you has 3 city guardsmen standing in front of it, and a few of you actually recognize these city guardsmen. At least the one standing in the middle, looking very concerned, looking up constantly at the beams of light coming out from the tower above. He is Luggy Grimstitch.
Them again.
A captain you've encountered before, doing good and bad things. I like how Wish just like, I'm gonna play in every room in the house.
Yeah, there's northern lights going on outside.
Oh,
So just wanted to check it out.
okay, cool. Now, Lord Grimstead stands center. 2 of his trusted lieutenants stand around him, and they are guarding the closest entry into Castle Waterdeep that is currently locked, barred, and sealed from the outside. What do you guys do?
I want to get inside.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, but there's people in the way.
I want
There's
to.
only 3. There's only 3.
There's 3, but then they're stationed out in clusters. So every round of, if you were to fight these, you estimate that every round of combat, 2 more patrols will enter the combat.
I will take off that clock I just had stole, and I look at others. Should we make some distraction? Boo-goo, boo-goo, boo-goo.
Well, you can absolutely make the cuckoo clock go cuckoo. That is your prerogative.
I'm thinking of something.
How famous are we amongst the gods, by the way?
This guy knows exactly who the fuck you are.
How heavy is Lionheart and Larissa?
I can be very heavy if I'm lucky with my roll. Beam roll.
You can roll for him. Oh yeah, shit. Never mind. Yeah. You
Oh my
can
god, Lionheart is gonna be Lionheart. Lionheart walks forward and asking, "Hello, hello. Do you know if my brother is in inside of here?"
Lionheart steps up to them, speaking to them. Lionheart has Lionheart met Lug before? Have you played Terror in Disguise?
They come later on, I think.
Yeah, they came later on.
Yeah,
They
question
came
is,
on
was
the
if
Kraken.
I was called the Rogue when we met him?
Could be. You step up, and they go, "Citizens, stand back."
But my brother might be in here.
We have established a perimeter. I'm gonna need you to stand the fuck back. I'm not kidding.
My brother can speak for me. Can you go get my brother then, so we can enter?
Roll a persuasion, but trust me, you might not achieve what you want to, but you might get something.
Oh, fudge nuggets. Well, I think I failed because I got a 3.
I will also go up to them.
He, as you get closer, he looks. Don't wanna do this, laddie. Arm, squad, as they pull crossbows and aim them at you.
Oh, I back.
Yeah, you back up.
I am walking up behind him, going, "Calm down, fellows. You know who we are. We're here to save the day. You've seen all the shit going on around town. You know what we can do. Just please."
Is that fucking Wish?
Yeah, you know me. You know.
He looks at you, and then it's like a door. Are you in any way responsible for what's happening in that castle right now?
No.
Roll deception on that.
Well, we aren't responsible for it.
Well, that entirely depends on how loosely you want to define responsible.
While they talk, I'm coming behind Wish, like joining him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wrong shit.
Arg. What's up,
going
my friend?
to be another 9.
A 9. He looks at you, narrowing his eyes, and says, "I'm calling bullshit on that one, laddie. If you know what's going on inside, would you mind telling me? Because I know little, and I am not sure I do want to know more."
Long story short, kid from the Feywild. We come from there right now as well.
The
Here
fuck is a Feywild?
Another realm with fairies and centaurs and wintry dumbass.
You know what? Let me stop you there for a second. I'm not sure an explanation is actually helpful at this point. Let me tell you what I know. I have.
Sure.
What happened is quite simple. I have Silverhand screaming in my ear suddenly, which is interesting because she's nowhere near, some kind of magical nonsense, telling me to keep everyone out of this blasted castle, establish a perimeter, and stay out. Now, that message, or whatever contraption it was, bollocking in my ear, that ended in what can only be described as some manner of pained sound. So I'm not a happy camper right now. But if Silverhand tells me to stay out, I listen to the lady.
Yeah,
we know Silverhand.
Yeah, we've helped.
We're a
Silverhand.
friend.
Yeah, she's my lover.
Sure.
And we're pretty sure someone come to assassinate her. Like
Whatever
right now.
demonical presence is in that castle right now, I trust the lady to deal with it and destroy it.
And we help her destroy it. If you let us in.
Okay, alright, I see what angle you're going for. Okay. He's not saying this, the Game Master is. I feel like you've thrown enough persuasion at him, so let's do some dice rolls on this. I'll allow Tux, Wish, and who else spoke? Lionheart didn't. No, not you. Not Valdis. Larissa. Yeah, okay, Larissa, you rolled persuasion as well.
I'm trying to say my lover.
Okay, don't say that.
Yes, I did. Yes,
The
I did.
persuasion's from you, Free. I only care about the 2 highest.
That's not gonna be me.
We're gonna drop the lowest.
I roll a shit today. 10.
14.
And
21.
All right. Well, we're gonna head. Not you.
Nope.
He looks at you.
4.
He kind of bites his lip, looks around, and says, "Crack the fucking gate." You see the dwarf just going, "But sir, the ladies, crack the fucking gate before I change my mind." You watch as they head in, and they start like going, taka, 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 and the gate starts cracking open ever so slightly, enough to squeeze even Lionheart in if he tries hard enough. And it says, "Don't let the lady get hurt."
Of course not.
On it. Lionheart will try to slide in underneath.
All right. Roll to look cool. Not to succeed, but you roll if it looks cool. Or if it just looks ridiculous. And you kind of slide halfway and have to shimmy your way the last bit.
Is it the performance?
No, it's actually a pure acrobatic check.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, come on.
I will also drink
9.
A
3 health
9.
potions.
You get about almost all the way in, and then your mane kind of foops up and stop, and you kind of have to squeeze the mane through the last little bit. All up in your face as you go through the thing. The rest of you can just head in. You,
They close the gate.
oh yes, they close the gate behind you.
Yeah. So
Goodness.
when it's closed, I turn my face to the guard. The
Yeah.
captain. The captain. And I switch off my face to looks like him, and I say, "Silverhand will know you helped us."
Oh, they're on the other side of the gate, sadly. They closed it, they're not on this side. So when they closed it, there's a gate between you and them.
Ah, okay, it's not okay.
But you
So
can
like,
do that
that's what I-
anyways and whisper it backwards to him. Just to kind of like, it's still cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
I would drink 3 health potions, by the way, before going in.
Okay, roll those numbers.
I have.
Now, people, you've been here before. You know the rough layout of the castle. You know the way up to the throne room, and you start making your way up there, and you notice a few strange things. First of all, the entire courtyard is littered with people, lying motionless in piles.
I will cast
Every-
mage armor on myself.
All right, mage armor flickers into existence around you.
This can't be rough. This
And
Wish?
can't be rough.
And Lionheart is still looking pretty rough, right?
Yeah, 31.
Uh,
or 45.
I'm going to tap on the back of the head, dumping a cure wounds added level.
And I will blow
Fuck
my horn of
that.
quacks.
Second level cure wounds, roll 2.
Horn of Quacks?
Yeah.
All right, Larissa. You have more than a few moments to walk through this. You're actually all the way black, by the way, on your screen. And I can see
Yeah.
you there, but it's...
Because you have black screen at the moment. That's why.
Okay, yeah, I like that you change color based on the color on the screen. That's very effectful, actually. Anyway, okay, roll up. You run up towards... You have blown the Horn of Quacks to establish your presence and dominance. You start running through, and you see people everywhere. I'm gonna need... Does anyone stop to check on any one of these slumped people?
No.
You see everything from palace guards to dignitaries to normal people coming to just settle affairs. No one stops to check on anyone? Cool. Just keep running.
At least I am.
You can tell that there's no
Yes.
blood at least. Okay, you keep running. You make it up the winding stairs when Larissa, you hear the arrival of the ducks.
Yes.
And then you hear, you know that sound when like a bug hits one of those like electric bug swatter fingers on a wall?
Mhm.
Just imagine that like 80, 90 times.
Oh, I kill all the ducks.
You have murdered all the ducks within the range you just specified with the duck horn. As they fly up to the castle and the outside, energies are raging, you just go zick, and just fall to the ground.
That's
No.
frozen food.
How we
for
know?
everyone.
What is
Well, I solved the hunger crisis in Waterdeep.
You make it all the way up the winding stairs. You feel the presence of magic. You almost have to wade through it a bit as the currents of magic embroil around you. There's some heavy fucking spells being thrown in there. Back and forth. You manage to make it to a side entrance. The main entrance is completely melted shut. So you run over to a side entrance and step onto a balcony. All of you. And you look out over. Oof, okay, let's see here. That's you guys. You see the throne, we're in the middle of it. To the left, to the right, it spreads out. You see magic. Pure magic meeting in the middle. You see a gash in reality, in time and space, in your realm, and you see into the realm beyond, and it is black and almost completely devoid of stars. You look to your right, you see broken. Every single furniture that was in this room is smashed up against the walls from the insane energy is being released. And you see in a bluish bubble down here, surrounded by a shield of magic, throwing out magic is Lucas. Robes fluttering behind him, small cuts and scrapes, screaming out as he's throwing everything he has. And up here, you see the same. Surrounded by broken glass in a bubble of her own, casting very similar magic. They are mother and son, after all, as it meets in the middle. As you watch, this magic goes back and forth, but all the time it comes back to the middle. They seem evenly matched. And at this point, while this is happening, after a break, we're going to roll initiative, because right now every single second counts. As you watch as they are trying to tear each other apart. We're taking a 10-minute break, people. We'll be back again at 9.
107
Nine
wasn't like
magic being and the rip of reality. This
Magic
day can just get better and better. Great. Well, a normal life in Coast Guard.
the magic being will solve everything. Peter, hade inte du typ ett nytt system för banan? Jag vet inte om han försvinner där.
Så, nu.
Ja.
Ja.
Du hade väl ett nytt system på banan, va? Jag har för mig så att det var typ 600 olika saker.
Japp.
Ja. Så det, hur funkar det? Jag rollar en D100 och du rollar någonting, va?
En 6.
En 6.
Jag bestämmer vilken tabell det är. Men vi kommer till det sen.
Okej.
All right.
Menar inte att du ska använda bönan?
Nej, det tänkte jag inte göra. Jag tänkte inte det. Det är inte det att jag har en stor typ cake med en stor böna på nu. Liksom. Det är order of the bean. Jag fixar min egen religion.
ju se ut ungefär som en mamba. Minuter och den rör sig inte en millimeter.
And I'm back to
what the? Oh.
I'm a minute late to the fact that we just literally got a new kitten, so that was appropriately distracting. Okay, waiting for Larissa then.
Well, guess what? I'm here.
Oh damn, without smoking?
No, I haven't been smoking since November.
Holy shit, good job!
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. I've only been vaping, so normal cigarettes is out of the way. I'm just electronic from now on.
Wait, so you still have nicotine?
A little bit, not much.
Or
I'm lowering it every time. So soon I'm on 0 gram nicotine.
Okay.
With the Steve.
Let's see, November, December is 1 month, January is 3 months. See, November, December, January. Okay, your character now has an additional 3 HP.
What?
Yeah, you will get an extra HP for every month you don't smoke.
Like permanent?
Yeah, unless you smoke again, then you lose all HP.
Oh my god, yeah, why not? But then I got 34 HP.
Yeah. It's a very simple way of giving you a slightly higher chance to succeed.
Oh.
And when we play IRL, I'll know, because you won't be able to not smoke for 4 hours.
I know.
Which means if I begin smoking, then I quit.
Either that or you could stop the heroin. I mean, I'm just saying, that's also...
Or you do fire kill. No, just kidding.
Well, I'm basically just going with electronic at the moment, så i kära och sånt där skit som är cigaretter.
Yeah, it's better. Okay, so 3 HP, yeah? So you, in 20 days, you'll get another one.
Awesome.
The thing is, you guys will level faster than that, so you'll get a bunch of HP as well. So, okay, cool. Let's start then. Larissa, you done?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just putting sugar in my coffee.
You step in to madness. The noise is overwhelming. It's this crackling, thundering, deafening sound, and you realize there is no conversation happening between these two. She sees an intruder hell-bent on murdering her. He sees the evil witch that murdered his mother and his chance for revenge. Both two of the most powerful mages the mortal realm has ever seen, and their combined power is wreaking havoc on the fabric of reality. Now, oh shit. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna answer super quick.
From the outer realm.
I'm planning on using my
It's called
trusty
From the
channel.
Abyss.
Awesome.
The call
I
from
don't know on who.
the internal cosmic world.
How do I...
What's he saying? What's he saying?
this?
Taking him from the darkness.
It was the eldritch monster from the other side saying he'll be true soon.
Cool.
So okay, so yeah, that situation. Let's go. It's madness, and you know for a fact that this is mother and son. She has no idea that she even has a son, and he has no idea that this is mother. And whoever wins, it is an actual fucking tragedy. So I need, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and show this thing again. So let's roll some initiative, people, because this is madness.
Bad.
Yes.
Size large.
I got a 19.
Over.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, they are straight.
Someone roll below me?
Yeah, I got 11 total.
Okay, so we start with size large, please. There we go. Tux.
Turtle. Roll 4.
Wish.
12.
Okay. Ryan.
19.
Oh damn. Nabe.
17.
All right. Lionheart.
9.
All right, and Larissa.
11.
Places
11.
you right here. Okay, now the first one to do anything is Lady Silverhand. She stands there, and I don't know if everyone has. I'm gonna go ahead and show Lady Silverhand quick, because it's been a while since we. Here we go. I'm just gonna flip this picture, and flip again, and now I can show you. This is who you see standing in the circle over there. She has her hands thrown forward. Those braids are just completely gone at this point, and just silver hair flowing backwards, small cuts and scrapes. You see her form in places, kind of like dissolving and floating outwards as the magic, and you see magic underneath. Whatever she's doing, it's doing a number on her. She rolls. Holy shit. And you watch as the magic pushes its way towards Lucas. You see him grimacing in pain as it gets closer and closer to his bubble, and you see more and more of his form dissolving backwards as he kind of grimaces forward and desperately tries to push it back before it obliterates him from existence. Ryan, this is quite the scene to walk into. What does Valdis do?
I'm going to try run toward to Lucas. I got 35.
All right, you bolt over the rails and you run this way. Now, one thing, as you run, you suddenly see his bubble start to crackle, and you watch as what appears to be unstable portions start forming in it. Now, these unstable portions shift all around. Could you roll a d6 for me, please, Valis?
D6. I got 3.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes. 1, 2, 3. You watch as small energy discharges on the ground. You see these large red patches right here? Interpret as you will. You run, and you see the patches to your left. You see a path going straight forward. What do you do?
I just still trying to keep run to Lucas.
Okay, you've run a grand total
Try to push my way through the magic using pure physical ability.
Holy shit, you run straight into the magic? And try to push your way through. Alright!
Yep.
Valdis just leaps over the balcony, runs towards this, and just elbows his way straight into the magic. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw.
17.
17. Okay, that's actually. Oh wait, I'll do it like this.
Destroy the fight.
Holy fuck! 23, 26.
9, 9, 6, 5, 3.
No, it's sixes. So 18, 23, 26 split by half. It's 13 damage. As you hit the pure energy. As you do, though, the following happens. The bubble wavers, and you watch as Silverhand pushes even closer, about to end this fight. Now, you take 13 damage. You're launched backwards. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 40 feet. And you skid to a stop on the ground, looking out over this cut into reality. You have used your action, your movement action. Do you have a bonus action you wish to use?
I end my turn.
All right. It hurt a lot, Vallis. You also see parts of you start to dissolve and then go back in. Naib, this is the situation.
I think right now I can't do anything, but I can try to save bodies. I will try to drag bodies back.
All right, Naib, you throw yourself over the balcony. You land in the debris, you walk over, and you pull half speed. Yeah, you get him out and up against this debris right here.
And I still have my action, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will give him a bitch stab. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds, go ahead. After that, it's Lucas. Lucas, distracted by you, he didn't even see what happened. You saw like a bazank on his side. He tries to refocus his powers. And you watch as the struggle starts turning the other way, slightly, ever so slightly. I'm gonna go ahead and... No, not yet. Wish?
Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, that's a really good response to the current situation.
Yeah. I know what I want to do. I'm not sure how or who. How does Lucas look at the moment? I mean, his face is...
Oh, when this started pushing backwards, it's as if his body could start collecting itself back. Just imagine the Thanos snappy thing where it kind of starts dissolving away. They're kind of reforming a bit, and you realize if this comes all the way down here, chaos, dissolvion, destruction.
Look angry, mad, sad, determined.
Oh, pissed as fuck and determined. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That makes things easier. I'm gonna run within 60 feet of him. A bit.
Okay, he is. So you basically gotta jump over the ledge.
Yeah, basically.
You leap over the ledge, land on a crate.
Cool. And I am going to aim I'm gonna aim a dissonant whisper at him, and whispering, "You're killing you are about to get killed by your own mother."
Ooh.
Your mom jokes right into the heart.
Roll me the damage on that.
Yes. What's the damage going there? 3d6. Let's use you guys. Cool. That is 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Against a wisdom save.
Oh, no, we don't have to worry about that, because you throw that magic, it skids across the ground, slams into that thing, and you watch as it hungrily devours that and pushes even further as your magic energy fuels this insane contraption and pushes the magic. You realize that your voice was not heard from all the way over there. If you want to say anything to him to convince him, you gotta be next to that fucking bubble.
Cool. In that case, I am going to... Where is... They are there. I'm going to throw a... I'm going to turn to Naib and go, "You probably have a good idea what to do, and whatever it is, it's going to be amazing. and giving him a bardic
Bardic inspiration. Cool.
Yeah, D6.
I'm gonna put that there to remind you that you have it. And you tell me when you use it, Naib. Cool. Do you want to do anything else? You have some movement left. You have 25 movement left.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Cool. Okay. Larissa.
I have a question first.
You see Mommy up there?
Yeah, mommy milkers. No. I mean,
oh, it was my fault.
eating the bean, does it count as a bonus action, just eating it?
No, it's an action. It is quite the task.
Can't I make it a bonus action?
Nope. It needs some balancing. You gotta give up a turn for this, dude.
I was thinking teleporting inside of the bubble.
Oh,
It's
that's an
60
interesting.
feet over there, right?
Yeah.
To his bubble.
Yeah.
Is it 60 feet to him?
No, it's 77, so you have to move a bit.
How much do I need to move?
15 feet.
To the closest wall.
You can jump off here and then run into this wall right here on the left.
I will do that. And I will run straight into the wall.
Yep.
Using my Phalagos powers teleportation. And try to teleport inside of his bubble right behind him.
Cool. Roll a charisma.
Charisma. Like pure charisma.
Yeah.
19.
Give me a second. I gotta write this down. 19. That's actually really good. Larissa, teleport. Charisma to see how well she does. Okay, cool. You run into the wall. You watch as it forms perfectly. There's only one issue. There's either a floor underneath the bubble, or there is a ceiling above the bubble. What do you want to do?
I want to come from the floor up.
Cool. You watch as you run straight into this and vanish in. You hit the bubble hard and try to get through using this magic. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
That is 14 plus 3, so 17. I mean, yeah, 14 plus 3, 17.
Five, 9, 10, 15. Split is 8. Larissa, you are blasted out. How many feet? From the hole you just made in the wall. 8, 12, 15, 17, 18 times 5. 90 feet. As you slam into the pure beam of magic energy, boom, boom, and you bounce off that, rolling a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is a 16 plus 3, so 19.
Let's see what direction you go. 5 o'clock, cool. What did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
A 19. Okay, that's really good because you. Let's remove that. You take half of this damage. Oh, god damn it, that's on top of something else. 5, 6, 12, 13, 16, 8 more damage, and you fly. 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, I mean, 15. 15 times 5, 75 feet, 5 o'clock. As you slam into a pillar over here and slide down.
Oh.
You just watch Larissa run into a teleportation hole, blast back out, bounce off the beam, fly off, slam into a pillar, and slide down into the other side of the room, 180 feet away.
How is she still standing?
With a lot of wisdom saving throws. That's
And some booze.
Okay, after that, it's Lionheart.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna roll one thing to check if he's dumb enough to do this stupid plan I have.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, also, When you ran into the circle, you distorted it, giving Silverhand 1 push forward.
Yeah,
Okay, what do you do, Lionheart?
I got a 6 on Lionheart's wisdom because he has a plan, and I just checked if he was good enough to do it, and he is.
Brilliant. What's the plan?
He's gonna take his shield up. He's gonna ignite his cosmic blade and run towards the bright spot in the middle between in the battle.
Right here?
Yeah, he wants to he thinks that if he cuts it with a cosmic blade, it will erupt and we can talk about this all peacefully.
Well, that 7 wisdom is appropriate.
Yeah, I know.
You 60 feet, 30, you run in and you basically pierce it straight into the middle.
Yeah.
The cosmic blade. I made you that, didn't I?
It's basically, yeah, it's a sun blade, but
exactly, cosmic. Yeah, got you. Yeah, I remember. Lionheart, Sunblade, Cosmic Blade. I'm catching up on notes. I suck at taking notes. Cool. All right, so you stab this straight into the middle. Give me a sleight of hand to see if you hit the middle.
Of course, that's good. 19.
Straight in the middle, the Cosmic Blade goes. Activated, it goes in, and then you feel it rip from your hand.
Uh-oh.
You have time to see a whirling across your shoulder as you look behind and see as it flies through the air, activated and spinning furiously towards your friends behind you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Should I roll the d4 or shall you?
No, I roll it. Actually, no. I roll it openly on the monitor here. It's top to bottom. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got. That's Ryan. Valdis. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I got an 8.
You hear a zip, and you can't really process what just happened until you look down and see the hilt of Lionheart's blade in your chest. You look behind you and see the beam sticking out of your back. Lionheart, could you roll a crit on Valdis for me, please, with the Cosmic Blade?
Oh, let's
Don't go sticking magical weapons into the... Have no one seen Harry Potter? Jesus Christ.
Are you gonna want this back or I can keep it?
I'm gonna want that back. It's for my kid later. Oh my god. 14 plus 8, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Valdis, you take 22 cosmic damage. There is no way to save against that. Negate that to half that damage.
I'm still standing.
Jesus fucking Lord. Okay,
That's
cool.
good. The last time yeah, because the last time it hit someone, yeah, something happened.
Tux? I'm scared to see what the next fucking person does at this point. Yeah?
Can I run a little down, please?
Yeah, the Lucas part of it.
Yeah.
You can run on the balcony.
Okay. Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet straight down. That's right behind this pillar.
Yep. Cool. Bonus action. I want to hex him. If I can.
You can throw the spell.
I cast the spell. Hex.
Your magic flies through the air, slams into this orb of energy, is swallowed by it, and bolsters his magical energy as you're pushed back into the middle. All magic cast on that just adds to the flow.
Oh, no magic then.
Yeah.
though, if getting
Does
too close.
it affect him? In that case,
No, no effect. The magic doesn't pass through this. It just is absorbed by it and pushed out to be used against Silverhand.
Maybe
cool,
if you
cool. But this is not magic. I will. Okay. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, Silverhand, fuel your energy. I threw a Eldritch Blast in front of her. It's 120 feet.
Oh, no worries at all. You can send it straight into her.
Yeah.
It hits the orb and it pushes. You don't have to roll to hit or anything. It hits the orb and the energy is sucked up. The violet purple energy hits it. It's absorbed and blasts out, pushing it towards Lucas. And very close to Lionheart. Are you done, Tux?
I'm done.
Lionheart! You stand right next to the gaping void into God knows what horrible plane. And suddenly you hear shittering, tiny, scraping noises. Out from this wound into reality, something small, many small things pour out. They glow purple with insect-like shells and stingers as they pour out of the gap. You watch as the same happens in... Oh shit. In 2 more places. These ones crawl over you.
This reminds Lionheart of the time when he was overrun by other things. When he lost his arm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What's your AC?
He has a shield up, 18. I'm so happy I put the shield on.
You should be. But sadly, today
And I'm raging, so...
it wasn't enough. And I'm going to show you the title of a very fun thing. You watch, you manage to scrape, most of them just sting straight on your armor or your shield. You manage to scrape most of them off, but you feel one single stinger land right on your neck. You take only 1 damage. But I want you to take a quick look at what it says right here.
Oh my fucking god, I fucking can't. Everything's blurry.
Oh! Could someone read aloud for him?
expanded mutation table.
You watch as the poison seeps into you. As I'm gonna roll. Do I have that here? That'd be amazing. Oh, I do. A D1000.
Oh no. Oh yes.
947. Okay.
947 damage.
No.
Why do I recognize that number for somewhere? 947.
Gonna get that extra penis.
No, something will happen.
Probably.
It's my turn to turn into an animal.
The fuck? Okay, cool. You're still. How hurt are you at this point with HP?
36.
You've hurt 36, or you have 36 left.
36 left.
How much damage have you taken? Sorry.
Wasn't it? Oh, I have taken. Let's see, 45, 9 damage. Oh.
9, which means you're bleeding a bit, right? Just a tiny bit, not a lot.
Yeah.
When you bleed, you hear a crinkling sound as you look down at your wounds and realize you're bleeding solid crystal.
Uh-oh.
They hit the ground and crinkle and shatter into glass. I won't tell you what that does at the moment, but that it's not nice. It feels fucking weird, and you feel sluggish.
Can I still move everything?
Yeah, you can move everything. It just seems to happen as it leaves your body.
Wait, and again, have yeah, have a.
These ones head straight for the balcony. They can't attack, but they can crawl over you two. As these ones go straight for Larissa.
Oh, nice. They have a
They
long
make
way
it
to go.
that far. And that's it. Silverhand's turn. She continues pushing the beam straight towards her son, intent on killing him. It pushes forward. Oh shit. These scorpions are obliterated, and I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you, Lionheart. As the beam suddenly passes behind you.
With the advantage. Or do I say it? Danger sense.
Yeah, danger sense. Go ahead, danger sense. That'll fine.
Okay. Oh, that was needed. That was needed. Let's see. 30, 21. No. 18.
Oh, that's great. That means you take half damage.
Ooh.
Stop touching the beam, people! Jesus. 6, 11, 17, 19, 21. You take 11 damage total as you are blasted. Jesus Christ. I didn't think I was ever going to send people around the room this much. This is amazing. 13, 16, 18, 24 times 5. Oh yeah, it's only 120 feet. You fly through the air. They scatter off you at this point. You're just flying off wildly as you slam into the wall over here.
At least I'm off the scorpions.
Stop touching the beam. Okay. It's Ryan.
Okay. Fucking scorpion. I'm going to try. Is the ceiling still intact?
Oh yeah, ceiling's intact.
Okay, I'm going to walk to the wall and try to hang on the ceiling.
All
Stay
right.
the fuck away from the fucking scorpion.
They're on you, dude.
Damn it!
They are crawling all over you. They're ready to sting. They can't just use their action to move, but they are on you. If you move on the ceiling, scorpions follow. They're in 5th edition terms. They're a swarm.
Oh,
So if you attack one, you attack all of them. So you don't have to stab each individual scorpion.
All right, I got a good idea. I'm still gonna walk onto the ceiling and wait for them to attack me. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke to burn them all.
Okay, you make it. Let's go ahead and put. You make it 30 feet up. So it's a 30 on you right now. 30 feet in there. Okay.
Okay.
And then its name.
And it's fucking Scorpio.
Oh, there we go. I was like, where?
No.
They are on you, crawling all over you.
I will try to do something. Maybe will be quite a little bit dumb, but I will use the scroll we had still from before. Scroll of technique is I will throw all the Scorpion to the laser beam.
Scroll of.
Hey,
Telekinesis.
I have got it from
Oh,
Mugwort.
Jesus.
I will throw all of them I can see to the beam.
Oh,
I will.
cool. You can try. Creature up to further. Love it! You grab the scroll. You unscroll it to scrape a scorpion from your face so you can read it. You enchant the words. You enchant the words and speak them loud as the scroll flashes out and the magic takes effect. I'm gonna need a strength check from you.
Could I use my ring?
Sorry. You make an ability check, which is
Wisdom.
Yes.
It's wisdom. So I have wisdom. So it's my ability.
Against their strength check. You're using magic. They're using to trying to stay. You push your hand out, and they just go away from you, hovering in midair, the entire swarm, as you push it into a ball.
But I throw it to Lucas. Or
No, you can throw it first. You can throw it in here. That's all.
oh yeah, I throw it to me.
You take this ball of scorpions, and you just go, and it flies, scattering a bit through the air, and they all hit this beam and disintegrate.
And I will run out back to maybe hide it behind one pier or something.
A pillar or something. Cool. It's Lucas. That's not great. He does not manage to push it back. It's Wish.
Cool. How far?
Oh, sorry,
away-
I forgot something very important. This red area I painted, it shifts one step. So it goes there, and then you watch as the crackling energy takes hold. And I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from Tux.
It's a 16.
It's 16 allows you to half this damage. You watch as pure magical energy blasts out, crackling. There are some weak spots, and there are some strong spots. You hope that you're in a weak spot, and the way we show that is because we're gonna roll a d30 damage. Which means it could be a 1, you're lucky you're in a weak spot. It could be a 30, you're very unlucky, you're in a very strong damage spot. Let's see what happens.
And very dead.
Three damage you take total, as you see as much more powerful magic washes to the left and to the right of you. But it obliterates these like furnitures, just completely disintegrates them. But you only take 3.
You're so mean!
Yeah, I think
I
that's
hate
fair.
you, Lucas!
You watch as he
Oh, the scorpions take
turns.
damage too, right?
Oh shit!
Right. And Larissa!
Lisa!
Oh, Larissa, roll a dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's crooked. Let's do this.
Dexterity saving throw. It's 16 plus 6, 22.
14 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obliterated. What's your dex save?
22.
Cool. Let's roll to see if you're in a weak or a strong spot.
Of course, it's a strong spot. It's me it's talking about.
Oh?
It's half that damage, right?
Oh, yeah, it's 13 damage as you find yourself in a particularly strong part.
Oh my god, I'm so lucky. 13 damage.
You watch as Lucas looks over, taking his eyes away from it for a second as it discharges, and sees Tux over there. You see actual anguish on his face, and you see as he kind of stretches to kind of try and stop the magic, but then he has to refocus back. But he's not happy about what he's doing, but you see him mouth some words. Roll a perception to see what he's saying.
Ah, damn it. I have no idea.
It's
Can Wish? Will we maybe see it?
Oh,
oh yeah, Wish too.
7.
Me?
I think it would. No, 8.
No, not you.
Nope.
You're looking the wrong way.
Okay, yeah. That's all.
He mouthed something to you. You
8.
realize that if you want to like talk or persuade or anything, you have to be close. The magic vanishes as it's discharged out completely. After that, it is Wish.
Cool. Cat speed up 60 feet to begin with towards Silverhand.
Perfectly. 60 feet? You make it this far.
To begin with. And I'm going to shout to her, "Do you need help killing your kid?"
Roll performance to see how well you can throw your voice at this distance.
Cool. I'm all for that performance. Fuck! Can I roll over 10, please? 17. Shitty.
17
Yeah.
is pretty good. You think that the only words that carry through is your kid. Or killing your kid. She looks over at you in confusion, but it's also you sense that there might be doubt or recognition of something weird from the start that makes her kind of... And I'm going to show you a new thing over on this side. Oop, not all of that. That would be ridiculous. I can't show you all of that. Give me a second. There we go. You call out to her, telling her, like I said, it's her kid. You watch as doubt enters her eye, and her will to fight decreases just a slight bit, which causes Lucas to suddenly get the overhand and push one step closer to her. This represents their will to kill each other. You could just drain one and make them win, but that will have consequences for the other one. So, Wish, you have used your round, you've yelled, you still have an action though, because you just yelled.
Yeah, that was
You get closer to speak better next round.
Question, did we hear what Wish was yelling?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Good. Cool, yeah, because then let's see, I am actually going to...
Oh, sorry. Before you decide this, I have to show you something because it's relevant. I have to show you the following. Under your feet, you watch as the ground crackles. Roll a d6 for me, please.
Yes, sir. A perfect 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where it lands. To your right, a beam. Up here, barely. You know that it shifts slightly before it fires in one direction. That's all you know.
Yeah.
What to do with your last action is you stand right in the middle. Behind you, you see magical force start building up, ready to just discharge out.
My last 60 feet of movement to run straight up.
Like right here? So you're like the middle between them? Yeah. You step on broken glass and see a clearer path to speaking to Silverhand.
Perfect.
Wish is done. Convincing Silverhand would work, but... So, Larissa.
Okay.
There's a bunch of scorpions heading toward you.
I'm gonna show you the real power of the animal. I eat my bean.
Oh, Jesus fucking
There we
Lord.
go.
I hold it like up in the air. Like, ho, 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 ho. And then I eat it. And then I roll a D100, right?
Give me a second.
Mhm.
Cool. Give me... Oh, Jesus. This is where... Wait. Give me just...
Uh-oh.
I'm opening Excel. I mean, I'm just... Give me...
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of monsters that I can be right now.
I wonder what would happen if you become a scorpion.
Okay, roll a D100 for me, please.
That is a 0, 0, and an 8. So what is that?
80.
80. So a double 0 and an 8.
Isn't that 8? If
Oh, it's
we
8.
Roll 0, 0.
That's very true. That's very true.
Or is it 800?
Oh yeah, 800. That would be awesome.
Let me check. The fuck? Okay, cool. That is a remarkable goddamn coincidence, because I can show you in cam what you turn into.
Cat.
A kitten.
What the hell is that? Skeleton? Frog?
Oh no!
A cube.
Said the slime?
Cool. Gelatinous cube.
Jelly cube?
I'm gonna go ahead and get you a token for that. Give me a second.
Seriously, he can become the cube.
I am a slime ball?
Love that.
Yeah.
Slime cube?
No,
I
it's
think
the
that Minecraft
gelatinous
just
cube.
knows.
It's
Hashtag
super
confused?
iconic.
It is super iconic. That's why I have a Funko Pop of it, because it's the fucking best.
I am just.
It literally swallows Adventurous, and
Weren't they like super dangerous in the early editions?
I'm just basically a square jelly thing.
Yeah.
this is you now.
Yum. I guess
With a hat on top. Or a hat just floating in the middle.
I guess
I
my hat is
need someone to draw me a Larissa hat token. So I can add that in the future. Yeah, just give me one of those in the future and I can just add that on top of any animal.
I think there is a hat token in our chat.
Probably something. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
What do I
Okay.
have for stats as that one?
I roll. Check. You.
Giant
Just
slime
search
cube.
Gelatinous Cube 5e.
Gelatinous
move-
cube.
15 feet.
Okay. I can't spell.
You hit with basically slamming into people and you can eat people.
I want to eat 15 feet. I can't reach him, right?
You can reach them.
I want to swallow them whole. I just
You
wanna
watch as the cubus rolls over the broken furniture and rolls over the scorpion. They start like floating in the middle of this cube, and then you watch as they start twitching furiously. As I need you to roll 5d6 for me, Larissa.
5d6, okay. That's 3, 3, 2, so 6, 8, 12, 14, 15 total.
They all start twitching furiously inside it and then dissolve inside the cube. Yeah, very much so. Okay, Lionheart, what have we learned?
Not touch the beam.
But
With my weapon.
So what's the plan?
He's gonna run towards Lucas.
All right,
Try to talk some sense into him.
30 feet. Do you want to keep running?
Oh, 35.
Okay, give me another 5. Do you want to keep running?
Yeah.
You bolt towards, you reach straight, not close enough to touch it, but he looks at you now, and he once again screams something. He screams, "Run!" at you. What do you say back? What do you say?
I'm actually gonna just pure say it. It's your mother over here. Don't kill her.
Give me a persuasion on that, because that's, unless you have some kind of evidence or anything.
I don't think so. I don't have any proof of it. And it's like
A good argument would help as well. It's also evidence.
Yeah. Oh damn it!
What do you have to back that
You
up?
have the same eyes.
You have the
Just
same
try to
eye.
look at her. You have the same
Oh!
kind of eyes.
I love
It's just
that.
something I-
That's advantage in that. That's
Yeah.
a great fucking thing to say. Actually, good job. On the spot as well.
17.
17. You watch as behind his spectacle eyes, his eyes widen, and you watch as he looks through at the woman who's currently looking straight at him, and doubt starts filling his mind about his actions. Has he been tricked? Which means that Silverhand uses this opportunity to push even further ahead as doubt creeps into him. It's very close now. We move on to Tux. Where the hell is Tux?
Silverhand.
There's Tux.
Yeah. I will jump down from there towards Lucas.
Yeah.
But just before, I will turn my face into Silverhand
Hmm? Ooh.
and take off my hat.
Hmm?
And then run towards him.
You make it. You can make it all the way if you don't do an action. Can you change as a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Then you make it this far only.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then I will just stare at him because I can't cast another thing.
No, you can say something, but you will have to yell, and it'll be tricky to
Yeah,
convince
okay.
him.
So I yell.
What do you say? You're already at disadvantage due to being this far away, so you need to have a good argument to get back to just a normal roll.
Jack is not to be trusted. Have to trust me instead. I'm your mom.
Well, roll persuasion. Roll. The persuasion was good at the start, and then it kind of just. It's. What do you get?
Persuasion. 18 plus 6, so it's.
Jesus fucking Lord!
24.
Even though he knows you, but it does give him a closer look at Silverhand's face. Closer than he has been, because this is probably the closest he got before they started his duel, and now he suddenly sees Silverhand's face close up. Don't they have the same eyes? It really, really looks like it. As he loses even more will to fight what he suddenly realizes might be his mother, Silverhand, on the other hand, uses the doubt to push even closer. You watch as Lucas screams out as the balance of the fight goes towards him. You watch as more and more of him peels off, exposing just like pure energy underneath as his entire being is being ripped apart. If no one stops this, she might end it next round. If no one pushes this back in some way. First, it's Scorp. Oh wait, have I forgotten Val? No, Valis climbed up on the ceiling. Scorpion, sting you, Valis. AC.
Biting.
They get through. You take a solid 2 damage.
Okay, and use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, you do that when I leave this.
So DC
165.
13.
Cool.
Dexterity.
Yeah. Fail.
And 2d10. 17.
17 damage. You obliterate these ones. I'm gonna go ahead and find this. Here we go. What do you say? 100 and I'm gonna check my dice thing again. 165. You watch. You feel a stinger settle into you. 165 or 4. Oh, you're so lucky. I'm gonna show you why you're so lucky. Jesus Lord. I'm gonna show you what was 164. Oh my God. Yeah, let's do that. This was 164.
Muter.
Oh, bat wings.
You're gonna fly away.
I so wanted that to happen.
I would love that.
I have a bat wing. They just
no.
fucking perfect.
That didn't happen though. That didn't happen. Instead, you got 165, which is just two words.
What
Wait,
did
what?
the Lionheart get, by the way?
Reinhardt didn't get stung.
Ah.
Rabbit ears. You have rabbit ears. As these otherworldly things, their chaos energy just rips apart your being, changes it as you now flop. One is slightly floppy, and one goes straight up. That's what we're doing. The very serious, very dark Voldius suddenly sports some fucking rabbit ears. But these are gone now. And these all head straight, grouping up once again, and heads for Naib. Naib, they can't attack you since the round is over, so that's done. After that, it's Silverhand.
I have a question.
Sure, shoot.
Is it possible for me to use cutting words on whatever stuff she's rolling?
Oh, do you dare? She might use that magic.
Is that magic, though?
Oh, cutting words! Wait, is?
It's a hard
Oh,
ability.
it's not magic! You learn to use your
because-
wit to distract. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's not magic.
No, it's just me being
Oh, it's an ability check as well. Yeah.
Yeah. cool.
Oh. Okay, I've rolled one. You want to
Yeah.
give disadvantage.
No, I'm rolling a d6 to take away from her roll.
Okay, she has rolled it. Do you want to roll a d6 to take away from it? What do you yell as well?
Last chance if you want to kill him or not. It's your son. If you trust us.
Roll a d6.
1.
A 1. You watch as he pushes forward, desperate to end this fight, but there is doubt in her. And she was going to fail anyways. But I mean, it's a good thing to yell at her at least.
Yeah, I know he was gonna fail.
And then, at the end of the round, suddenly something weird happens with this jagged scar in reality. As something... But no, not something. Pure fucking darkness oozes out and blocks everything from sight. I need perception checks from everyone.
Natural 20. Holy
Thing-
fuck.
Ooh,
With a,
dirty 20.
23.
11.
I got
Okay.
a natural 20.
I need everyone
want?
with...
How did everyone got 20? I got 11.
Okay, everyone except Lionheart can look... Lionheart, look away. Don't look at this. You see this at the center. A weird, gloopy black mess oozing out darkness around it. Cool.
Friends.
Alright. Yeah.
It's Silverhand's spinny thing gonna spin on her turn, by the way.
Oh, it's a very good thing. It's it can move up to 3 ticks depending on a roll. That decides which direction. It moves 1 tick this way.
And I
And
can
it
go
will...
back.
1 tick. And... fire. Yeah. You are very much not in the way, Wish. As it fires. But... whatever the... I'm gonna roll to see how much damage the black thing takes. I set the gravity to low to add dramatic effect to the rolls. 19 damage. Alright. Holy shit. It fizzles out. You watch as it hits one of the black things. This one. It is obliterated. And the darkness stops for a bit. Kind of sinks back as whatever it was creating it is now gone. Okay. And that's it. The last thing I do as for this round is I need Lionheart to roll my d6. That's all.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's it for this round. And now we are at Ryan.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to use my dash and run on the ceiling toward to Silverhand.
Oh, you dash this way? And you dash. Yeah, and
I
we go
got
this.
dash. I got 17. I got 35 for my normal movement.
So 65 total, right? Or 70 total?
70 total.
Okay, cool. I'll give you 10 more then. You can start going down here. There we go. So you make it here. As you run sideways on the ceiling.
I'm going to try to yell, Lady Silverhand, you need to stop. It's your son tricked by Jack Frost.
Ooh. Performance to make your voice carry. Booming your voice to make it.
Watch my river ear. It's tell the truth. Oh, I got 19.
Your voice carries across. Probably because you're so high up on the roof, it kind of carries across. When the words Jack Frost hit her, you see her shiver visibly, and she looks over at you, eyes wide as saucers, as you see her mouth. Jack? And as she does, you watch as memories struggle to push back as we go backwards too. It's more even now as their will to fight start to go down. You do not want that to reach one end before one of them has stopped wanting to do this. Okay, good job, Alice. It's Abe.
I will use my last scroll of techniques and do the same thing. I will do the last. This is my last.
Okay, roll the wisdom.
Yep.
Against their strength.
Is 25, not natural.
Bzzzt, gone.
And it's my last turn. I will try to move little toward to Silverhand, but still on the roof.
All right.
On the,
30?
yeah,
35?
yeah,
All right.
and down. And I
Okay.
will hide at the pillars.
Cool. It's Lucas as he desperately tries to push back. That's a 17 against Silverhand. Lucas pushes back one more. Okay, let's do that. The things underneath suddenly start moving. You watch. God, there's so much stuff here. Jesus fucking Lord. Let me just move this out of the way for now. You feel something hit you, Tux. Oh, it's total cube fight over here.
Can it see me though?
And this one heads straight towards Silverhand.
Because you need to roll a perception check to see me because I'm transparent.
It knows you're there. It has blind sight.
Okay.
But this one is obliterated against Silverhand's thing. Oh wait, it actually does make you go back one even. Okay, cool. It attacks you. This one pounds you with blackish, very solid, kind of like mandibles. Okay, what's your AC, Tux?
Right now it's 15.
Hit. Wherever it touches, you feel acid corrode as you take 7 damage. Cube fight.
I will
AC?
take a reaction with heading to the cube. While they...
Cool. Yeah.
I got 6.
6 AC?
Yeah.
But you're immune to acid damage, so you two are just kind of...
Sorry.
Hellish Rebuke, go ahead.
2 D8. Only 6 damage. 5 damage.
5 damage.
Wait. It's 210 damage. 2 10s. Shite. Well, it's a little bit more. It's 10.
10 damage. Jesus, that's actually quite a lot. You watch as it kind of loses shape for a second, but it's still there, still covering you. After that,
they didn't see anything because it's dark, right?
Exactly.
They don't see flashy lightning, nothing.
No.
Okay, cool.
Wish, it's you.
Yes, I since I read, actually, I'm going to. Oh, where is? Oh yeah, her spinny thing disappeared temporarily. That's true.
Yeah, it's gone right now.
Yes, I want to walk down a bit closer to her.
Okay, cool. You walk down so you can talk to her.
Yes, and I'm going to I read Frost's diary, so I'm going to recite.
Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna let you pick which part you want to say, because I have assigned different values to them. Here we go. Object. I kind of figured someone would want to do this. I'll throw it to the side here. Here we go. Page. Okay. First part.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Probably not. Yeah, the last part there.
Speak it.
Silverhand has killed there are a bunch of dice in the way.
Oh shit! Sorry. There's a lot of dice. Okay, go on.
Silverhand, cursed be fucking Silverhand. She's not Ellie. She's changed. She's evil. Silverhand has killed Ellie, my sweet Ellie, and I will have my vengeance. Jack Frost, a bunch of years ago.
You look at her as she stares at you, and then she looks down, losing concentration, as she says, "He called me Ellie." And you watch as almost the last bit of focus from her is lost, as you hear a deep voice boom from inside the rift into God knows where. Something that sees its last chance of slipping through vanishing. Something that grips the edges and starts trying to pull the rift higher. Something huge.
Oh shit.
It's a tentacle porn.
The mighty Cthulhu.
It probably doesn't look like this in this. This is the physical representation of whatever horror it is, but it is trying to push this. It's trying to squeeze through. You hear the cracking of your plane of existence as this thing takes the last chance it has to enter your realm before one of them loses the last little bit to will. It spins around wildly, not even aiming, just desperately flinging tentacles around. You see eyes embedded in them, darting around, looking at you. It speaks in Abyssal. Does anyone speak it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
That's my normal form.
I'm still learning.
Still learning.
I speak it in my normal form.
Oh, it says in a guttural voice, "I am she who eats." Now it swings out. Let's see who's in. Lionheart, Wish, Naib, Ryan is safe. I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws. Writhing purple tentacles slam around the room. Desperate, not attacking, just trying to grip like pillars to pull itself through before the portal closes. Dexterity saving throw from. Let's start with Wish.
4 with a natural 1.
Oh God.
No, 6 actually, but still a nat 1.
+3. 11, 14 damage as you are flung backwards, landing, scraping across glass. Let's go with Naib.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, as it, which means you take half of this. It squeezes you against a pillar for 5 damage. You manage to squeeze your way out before it grips the pillar. As we move on to Lionheart.
Talking with her, was that a free action or my actual action?
After this happens, you will still have your actions. This is a trigger based on the spell about to close, the portal about to close. Cool. So this is an interrupt, basically. So you still have your action after you've been hit.
Cool, because then I would like to, after being hit, I would like to try and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Absolutely.
On the tentacle monster.
Okay, but first, let's see, Lionheart.
18.
18, half damage. I love that I can decide the gravity on these dice rolls. 11, so it's 5 damage as you are flung backwards.
Does Tux get hits in the darkness?
No, the ooze gets hit instead, actually. It's covering you, so you hear it take a pounding.
Okay, cool.
Holy shit, 6.
But I can't
12.
see it because I'm in darkness.
Yeah, but it did 12, 16 damage to it. it obliterates the ooze. So you kind of get out of the darkness and see this thing right in front of you.
Do I know
Yeah.
it's come from the abyssal plane?
Well, it's abyssal is the closest we can get to describing this thing. It's not from the abyssal plane, but it's the closest. But it's from some manner of eldritch realm.
Yeah, cool.
Which is your kind of cup of tea. So you're like, oh, cool. And his eye just looks straight at you. Okay,
I stand back.
you fly backwards. You land in the glass, standing up, shattered and broken, and you do what?
Dissonant whispers on it. If it's within 60 feet. If it's
It is.
not
It's
like-
absolutely within 60 feet.
Cool. So wisdom save versus 15.
Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. It has plus 10. And I'm gonna roll it openly. Oh my god. It fails.
So it's 7 damage and
Yeah,
away.
I know. It has to move away.
As far as it can. No reaction.
Oh my god, I hate you. I'm gonna make it slightly smaller because you push it back through through the realm. So you make it tinier. Well, less tentacles. It's not tiny, but you get the point. You push it backwards, and it roars out an abyssal. It dares.
And as my last thing, I'm going to shout to Silverhand, kill that thing, nothing else, and giving her a inspiration.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she has inspiration. And it's Larissa.
The Mr. Ooze. Is that ooze a large or medium-sized creature?
Large. Oh, it's
Large.
taking damage, so it's medium.
It's
Big-
medium.
Smaller, yeah.
Well, then he is in my space, so
Yeah.
that's engulfs him.
Lumps. Larissa
and
is eating everything.
and that is when he just enters my space.
Yeah.
And then it's a strength check for him if he can take it away.
4.
Well, that's fails.
Yeah.
So I can. How far is it to the sun? Him, medic guy.
Him, Lucas.
Yeah. Lucas,
It's
how,
30 feet.
how much is? Yeah, 30. Perfect. I can double speed
Yeah.
to him with the darkness.
Okay.
30 feet right into it.
The cube just moves slowly, hits it, and you watch as the dark mass inside just desperately tries to get out with tentacles, but just keep it contained, and you just push your own fucking self into this thing. What? But why?
I can have 4 medium creatures inside of me.
You have okay. Give me dex save -4. No, wisdom save. Sorry, it's -2.
Yes, -2. That is 14 -2. So
Nope. You take 2, 7, 11, 13, 14 damage from this.
I have
As does the thing inside you.
I have
And the
84
thing inside
damage.
you dies as you're pushing up against this magic.
Let's see, 84 -14.
Leinart.
Yes. Okay, I'm over there. So let's see. Not so much left there though. I'm gonna go towards Lucas again.
Yeah. He can't see you from the back. You have to.
Yeah, I have 45 and not there to walk through that. Can go it? Yes, extremely liten come for me.
From here, he can hear you and see you.
Okay, yeah, over there.
You go there.
Let's see. You're gonna go.
Like everyone's spending their downtime composing arguments. It's a fucking boss combat / debate.
Yeah, it's like that, and I have just 8 then. So let's see here. Well, if you can see how this fight is going, I think you are gonna tear the world apart. So I would just stop fighting your own mother right now.
Persuasion.
We have proof she is your mother if you stop fighting.
Oh, you claim you have proof. Roll persuasion.
Fuck me. That's an 8.
An 8. He seems distracted. He doesn't listen. He's lifting with half an ear. He goes, "What proof?" And then he goes, screams out and tries to focus forward as that doesn't affect him at all. Tux, it's you.
Well, I will just, as my action, I will just turn my face, my appearance, to a tiefling tux.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to look like Silverhand.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit rude, and I would like to hold my action, and I will cast Shocking Grasp if these tentacles will hit me.
Okay, cool. If they come close, you shock and grasp them.
Yeah.
Cool. That's done. We move this 2 in that direction. Let's see what that happens. 1 and 2. Lionheart. Lionheart's fucked off.
I guess I'm in the B.
Oh, yeah.
Died! You killed him!
Doesn't matter. I have 70 HP left, so go on.
Cool. Let's see what you take. The 2 rounds, they take forever. 11 damage
11.
you take. And Lionheart takes 12. That's okay. Alright, we'll do that when he gets back. So, Silverhand is not... Valdis!
Okay, I'm going to pull out the sword that Lionheart put inside my chest and jump down from the ceiling like a Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a red Batman now with a rabbit ear and run toward to the tentacle monster.
Oh shit.
Watch out for the Dark Knight of Waterdeep!
And
try to
slash.
Slash it.
Roll to hit. Lionheart, you took 12 damage from... Oh, I'm going to show you what you took 12 damage from. That. I don't think you can hear us. Lionheart.
And +3.
Yes.
18.
You took 12 damage from this.
Oh.
18! You slash off tentacles left and right, reducing it in size, making it less likely that it does damage. 18, let me write that up. Cool. It's Nabe.
I will back to the pillars, so I have the cover. And could I see the eyes? Can I
Yeah.
just aim in the eyes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for the eyes.
Go for the eyes, boo. Okay, sure. Go.
30, 20, 11 plus.
Roll to hit. You desperately try to keep this tentacle monster away as someone does the last bit of convincing, but who?
Is 14 damage.
For Jesus, okay, you hit straight dead into one of the eyes. It cries out in damage as I doubled that to 28. You watch as that whole tentacle stalk just vanishes back in as it cries out curses in Abyssal. Are you done?
And I will hide into the pillars.
Alright, it's Lucas pushing backwards, but not enough to push. It's Wish.
Oh, already. Scheisse. I am going to step forward again and hold my action for when the beam moves again in whatever direction.
Hmm?
And I'm holding the sky self to turn myself into Lucas.
Ooh. To like distract her. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And just keeping eye contact with her.
All right. Larissa.
What can I do? I'm trying to penetrate his bubble.
You have to kill
Pushing
him.
against it, basically biting off chunks of you as you do.
Well, I can't do anything else.
Well, you're a cube. That's your own choice.
I know. No.
It's not my fault you're a cube.
Yes, it is.
Kinda.
It's all your fault.
So what does the cube do?
I guess I'm trying to enter his bubble.
All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a 17 minus 2. 15.
10, 12, 17, 20, 30 damage blasts into you. Oh, wait. I gotta fix this. That's what's left of you.
No.
Aha. I can't do anything else.
But as it does, you distract him, causing Silverhand to push forward, triggering you.
Cool.
You turn into Lucas right in front of her eyes. She looks over at you, seeing up close. She's just seen this like mage on the other side of the room until now. And suddenly she sees him in the flesh. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and
See any similarities?
roll persuasion with advantage.
Cool. Come on. Big number. Big number. Oh! That would be a natural 20, which pushes it to 26.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Her last bit of will to fight who she realizes is her son vanishes. And as she does, the beam, using this much energy, pushes straight at her, and you watch as it slams straight into her, ripping backwards as she screams, and everything goes quiet. The monster is pulled back, screaming in frustration, back into the realm that still is visible in a faint purple outline. Silverhand, there's just smoking stone behind her, a patch of blood, and you watch as she looks down at her arms and then falls backwards, slamming straight onto the ground. As Lucas stands with shaking hands on the other side, dropping them.
Can I rush toward her?
Absolutely.
I rush forward and dump second level cure wounds to see if it does anything.
I want you to roll combined medicine and arcana and give me half of what you get. So combine them and half it. You watch as there is like whitish essence that kind of seems to be boiling off her. Is the grand total of 1?
It's a natural 1 with a grand total of 2.
Did you roll? Okay, cool. You have no idea what's happening to her.
Nope.
Some white essence is just boiling off her at this point. You cast Cure Wounds and watch as the physical... Roll the amount.
Yep, that's 9.
You watch as the physical wounds close on her, but she's not waking up. What do the rest of you do?
I run toward to Lucas and say, "What kind of spell do you use?"
I'm going as my oozy self on Lucas.
Eat him.
Trying to trap his feet.
What does Lionheart do?
Oh. I'm gonna grab Lucas by the hand and just take him towards...
You pass by a cursing Valdis.
yeah, so I'm just gonna drag him towards him. This is your mother. You've been a bad boy right now.
Tux, what do you do?
Tux run towards Silverhand.
Naib?
I will run to Silverhand and try to find medicines if I can do something.
I need Tux. You are the most adept at this. Roll a medicine arcana and combine it and give me the total.
Let's see. I rolled a 16 plus medicine is +1, Arcana +2, so it's 18 Arcana.
Split by 2 is... Okay. You watch as Silverhand lays there unconscious. This essence you see dissolving off her, stopping after a few seconds, fading off into the air. It's every single shred of magic potency that Silverhand had in her body. Her magic is blasted out of her by this duel with Lucas. Lucas takes a few staggering steps forward, falls to his knees, and just looks at the face of Silverhand. Shock on his face. You see emotions just flicker behind his eyes as he's processing what has happened, processing his life up to this point with Jack. And if you're correct what all that means, the doors slam open and guards, palace guards, newly awoken, storm into the rooms. Dozens. They draw. You watch, just imagine this last scene of doors flying open, spears being leveled, orders being shouted.
Question, is my brother one of them? Brother one of them?
Roll initiative.
No! At this point, in this scene, with the fallen Silverhand, the grieving Lucas, and the palace guard storming in, that's where we stop for today.
Well,
Oh,
just when they're rushing in, they don't see me as Lyric. They doesn't see me at all, right? I am the Oos. I try to be sneaky Oos. Invisible Oos.
So, actually, let's see. Would we spot this? Okay, look at this. Would you notice the following?
I'm just going away.
It's barely noticeable.
If it weren't for the stuff around it, you would not see that. Okay, that's funny. But yeah, that's the point. It's done. I had three buttons, one for Lucas 1, one for Silver 1, and one for No One 1. I pressed Lucas 1. And that's the results of this epic duel. Silverhand lays there no longer a mage after 1,000 years. And Lucas is grappling with the reality of just as happened, as you will most likely be apprehended.
Not me.
Kill learning again. The mage.
Next time we play is Downtime. We will begin that Downtime adventure with the after effects of this, obviously. And then after that, it'll be you guys decide. And Valdis, if it's an online session, Valdis can join with visiting Seven's coffee shop and speaking about Loreen. And you all can decide if you want to join that bit as well. And the rest of you will get the normal documents. We basically, Valdis, you haven't done this. Downtime is basically you have a total of 30 days, 10 days. You will decide what you do 10-day 1, 10-day 2, 10-day 3. And it might be together with someone or alone. So you can kind of team up for one 10-day and then kind of see what happens during the 10 days. And each 10-day will either be a full scene or we just kind of talk it out. Or a mixture. Like I said, we will talk out what happened and have a pivotal scene that we actually play out. So that's going to be what happens.
By the way, any leveling after this?
You're level 5, right?
Yeah, I'm level 4
Okay,
right
okay.
now, but I want to be
4.
level 5.
If you're not level 5, Larissa?
No, not yet. I'm still waiting.
Level
You're
4.
level 5. Anyone? Yeah, you're level 5. Absolutely, Larissa. The other group who's come here is level 5.
What?
Everyone.
No, Larissa. It's the one who's she's ahead of you, so that's why.
I thought you said I was gonna be the first one ever to be level 5.
Yeah, but they played this adventure first.
What? Okay.
There's one guy in that group who's played as many adventures as you. He was on the same gaming night at Black Sheep Arms in 2019 that you were.
What? The same game?
Yeah, not same game, but same group. He was in a different group.
Didn't
So
we
it's-
talk earlier about trying to get everyone to level up at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if we
That's
can
why-
do that.
Lionheart caught up to us a bit faster at level 4.
Yeah, I was. Otherwise, I will be always one level.
You know
higher.
what? New downtime, new. Let's go ahead and make everyone level 5.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fine by me. You mean? Let's do that. Let's have the celebration of this arc being that. Now, this is just Jack Frost Arc 1. It's not done. But for now it's done, and it's going to be some downtime and other adventures. So yeah, you get a document from me. It's not going to be, you're not going to get that document for until next week sometime. Then you get it, I can fill it in, and then we can schedule something. Cool, I'll leave you alone here to speak amongst yourselves. I had a blast. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.